What is this? This is a surprise stream. I was planning on using today to edit. And then while I was eating breakfast, I tuned into Dane's stream. And he got me thinking about a new way to play Quest Demon Hunter. And remember how we tried to like go all in on making our entire deck only deal 2? And it was a complete failure, and it just felt like it was the slowest thing imaginable. It was just completely unplayable. Well, I made a bet with myself. I decided to do one run before editing. And I told myself, if I somehow got 6 wins on my very first iteration on this deck, then I would launch the stream. Because I ended up opening a bundle from Blizzard that I didn't know that I had until suddenly they put a ping in the Discord being like, hey, make sure this code that we gave you works. And I redeemed it, and it was like 10 golden packs and 30 regular packs and like 2 signature cards. It was a really cool bundle. And I ended up getting a lot from those fucking packs, dude. And then I, just before starting the stream, ended up getting another legendary that I wanted to mess with. So it's like, I almost have all the cards now. Like, what am I missing now? I'm still missing this. I'm missing Neri. I'm missing Titanographer. I'm missing all the rogue legendaries. And I'm still missing the warrior quest. But I ended up opening my patience has been rewarded. My patience has been rewarded, chat. I got the boy. I finally got the boy, dude. He is mine. And I'm not gonna play Toru with him today, but we'll make the boy good at some point. He's golden, he's great, he's a 9 mana 8/7, and I love him. Never take him away from me, Blizzard. But you wanna know what else I just opened? Boom. I just opened this before starting the stream. I opened 4 packs for my 6 wins, and I got this boy. So I could maybe play this after we do a run with the Demon Hunter quest in order to show you guys that I know what's up. Because it's actually kind of funny. Like I really want to talk about the deck. But yeah, signature Druid quest. This card is gonna be very expensive when it gets nerfed. I also got signature Paladin. Because for some reason, Hearthstone was like, you will enjoy Paladin this time, Clark. And it's like, I will prove to them that I will not. And then I also got this guy. Like, I got so many good cards, guys, and guess what? It ain't the end. It ain't the end of this journey. Because I also got Signature Spirit of the Mountain. Like, I'm so upset that I decided to open my packs off stream. Because the moment that I do, I literally ripped 2 signature cards in 30 regular packs. Like, what is this luck? What is this unbelievable luck? It never happens on camera. It always happens off camera. Son of a bitch. I can't prove how lucky I am because the proof isn't there. I just have the outcome. I don't have the feed. But yeah, dude, fucking damn it. I almost have all the cards though. So as of right now, I think I'm only missing 6 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So come day 1, I'm gonna have all the cards. So I'm really happy that even though we got dicked over by our pack RNG originally, at the end we made it work. We made it work. So let's talk about the Demon Hunter deck because that's why you guys are here. Also, I don't even know if drops are still a thing. Are drops still a thing right now? I should probably figure that out. Because if I just have drops in my title, then that's just based. Technically, it's still going on, so I'm just gonna change my title to drops. Just drop me, dude. Yeah, there we go. Drop me, dude. All right. Well, now that we got that started, let's talk about the deck. So, Dane is playing some kind of weird, like, Zai deck. And he's playing cards like Fell Rattler in Fell Hunter in order to get, like, a bunch of, like, removal turns and stuff like that. And it got me thinking, because he was running, Priestess to Fury, Illidari Inquisitor, and it really got me thinking. It's like, you know, what if I made a deck very similar to yesterday, where I run Blob, I run Elise, I run Ravenous Fell Hunter, Umbra, I have like this really great like stall package, and I use the quest. And here is the reason why I think this idea could actually be really good. What you want to do with this deck is not to copy the quest reward with Zai. That's not what you want to do. What you want to do, you want to copy this card. You want to copy the Infestation. Because now you are going to have a spell that essentially gives you 8 damage in your hand. And if you copy that, now that's 16 damage. And if you have like a turn where you play your other Infestation that's not to the left of your hand, then you could copy an Infestation and a Stinger that is 12 damage. And now you have another 8 damage in the pocket. So this is like a good like 20 damage burst combo. So you could do things with Elise. You could do things with Fyrakk. You just have a lot of good like, I don't want to say like tempo plays, but like you lock out the early game with your removal turns, sustain with Blob and Ravenous Fell Hunter, and then you have late game threats like Safe in order to activate the quest, Fyrakk in order to, you know, have like a random out, Saladrassil for obvious Saladrassil turns, and then you also have, you know, Felfire Blaze as a great way of not only triggering the quest, but keeping yourself alive. So I don't know. I think this deck is pretty good. Is Zai gonna be incredible? Hopefully in this run, dude. I actually had a game where he was pretty cool. He's been kind of unnecessary, if I'm gonna be honest. But like, yeah, this deck just looks way better compared to what we had originally. And this is just what happens when you tunnel vision on only doing one thing. It's like, yeah, we gotta deal 2 damage, but we also gotta do other things, like surviving, putting up threats, removing board. You know, like, it just really depends on what the deck is trying to accomplish and how quickly you have to accomplish that. And it turns out playing for aggro, playing for aggression in this deck is not a good idea. So what if we just slowed it down? Arc Online again, sitting on 90% for drops. Oh hell yeah, dude! I'm glad you could finish your drops here. I wasn't planning on streaming much until the expansion came out because I have to focus on YouTube content. I have so much shit that I need to edit and get done ASAP. But I made a bet with myself. I went 6 wins with this cool deck, and now we're gonna continue. Why is my deck tracker got me at 5-2? I have the screenshot of 6. I swear, chat. Chat's not on the screen. Oh shit! Thank you for the reminder. I usually take care of this on the offline screen, but I have not done that yet. One moment. Chat can't see themselves on screen, and now they're very mean. Wow, that was actually a hard line. Chat can't see themselves on screen, and now they're being mean.
My God, how did he do it?
All right, let's show you the power of the quest.
The best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Try to unpack the 9-mana Dino Legendary. What was that deck for? For Toru. For the Toru deck. The only reason it being in the deck is because it like helps out with like Briar Spawn combos. All right, not an insane start, but at least we have 3-mana weapon. I want me some Elise now. Please. Elise would be great for curve. I'll totally run this quest next week. I feel like this quest has potential, but it's not going to be an aggressive card. You know, and that was kind of like what I thought the deck was going to be. I thought it was going to be like some kind of like Unga Bunga, all I do is deal 2 damage the entire game. And it turns out, you know, you could just play a late game oriented deck, then play the quest, and then transition to killing them. It's not really a terrible idea. In fact, I kind of like it. This is what I want to do. Dude, I swear. Like, Elise is Elise being in the game by itself infinitely creates more archetypes. I love Elise as a card. Cards like this are super important for players like me that really want to explore as many possibilities as you can. Because thank God this deck isn't just only put in 2 attack cards, you know, that kind of thing. Like, the complexity that a card like this provides is everything, in my opinion. It's literally having a strategy before the game even starts. Like, it's so important. Kind of hate to do it this way, but at this point we actually are just turbo charging the quest. Alright, I need lube, I need Tusk. We got Tusk. Is Wisp just to enable the Elise? Yes, it's the only purpose of it being in the deck. And it's like, a lot of people are gonna make the argument where it's like, well, what if you just replace Wisp for Ceaseless? And it's like, that's not necessarily a terrible point, but there's also the argument of, what if you literally can never play Ceaseless? Like, the reason for Wisp would be to not only fulfill the requirement a little bit easier, and maybe you just end up running both, because now it's 2 more cards that always go into Elise decks because it's really easy to fulfill the requirement now. What if there's not a good 7? What if there's not a good 8? That kind of crap. But regardless, you still might run Wisp because it's just an easy card to get out of hand, and if you have a deck that's like drawing a whole lot, that's still valuable. And another reason why Wisp might be good in specifically Demon Hunter is because now you have 0 mana minion into play Infiltrate. So, at least in Demon Hunter in particular, you could very much argue Wisp is core if you're going to run cards like Elise. And isn't that just freaking awesome? How does Elise compare to Ignis, who is better? I mean, they both enable different decks. I would argue they're relatively on like the same power level. Ooh, this is, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of annoying. Divine Shield is doing God's work right now. As a Demon Hunter, I am I'm not in a safe place. Well, I don't have a choice. I kind of have to do this. I at least hit the blue. Alright, well, very sad. But yeah, like, the thing about Elise versus Ignis is that Ignis was all about enabling either control decks with 10 mana weapon or scam aggro or scam combo decks with Wind Fury. With Elise, it's a little bit different because like you can't just roll 1 mana weapon and then have Wind Fury for like cheap to set up for like a combo or whatever. But you do have like make a 1 mana copy of a minion. And if you look really closely at the meta right now, there is not a lot of ways. There are not a lot of ways to copy cards. Copying cards right now is extremely difficult because you're either resorted to rolling a random out, like Soul Searching, for example, and there's not that many cards like Soul Searching, or you play cards like Q, 5 mana card. You got to set that up somehow. So it's and they did this very intentionally. It's why they rotated Zola. Oh my God! Oh, dude, what is this? What is this doing here? What the hell? What the fuck is this doing here, bro? He's just gonna roll a casual Kane? Alright, well, this is what happens when we go online, right? This is what happens when we stream. Chat only sees the negative. Jesus, man, that's really unfortunate. Like, I looked up, noticed there was a cane on the field. I was like, oh, how typical. Remembered I was fighting a priest, and then suddenly it hit me. Son of a bitch. The fuck happened? He played the 4-mana card, the shadow spell for priest. It summons a random 4-drop, and he rolled Cain because he's literally God's chosen priest. I mean, do I really have to spell out the plot for you? He's literally him. He's the priest. You know that guy in The Exorcist? That's that guy. It's crazy. Isn't that what we are here for? I mean, it's what you guys are here for. I'm here to win. I'm here to prove to gamers that I am the best that ever was and the best that ever will be. And if I'm not the best, then I'm at least I'm the best. I'm just so threatening. Why did he give up? Hold on a minute. Is Demon Hunter making people concede? Why? What the hell is he scared of? Is he scared of the blooms? Didn't that guy in The Exorcist die though? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't seen The Exorcist. I just assumed he won. Wait, he fucking dies? Spoilers, bro. What the fuck? No, I've never actually seen The Exorcist.
My God.
Okay, another priest. God damn them.
More HELLSCREAM.
They're all scared of how powerful Zai is. They actually might be. That'd be really funny if they were. I think I'm actually gonna keep this. And the reason why is because quest on 1. Actually, no, it's Tusk Piercer on 1. Right? And then I can quest into hero power attack, and then I have another weapon. Yeah. This is maximizing damage. Alright, well, this is a game where Zai actually could be important. Or at least he's making it seem like he knows what he's doing, already being in my hand like this. If I end up top decking Infestation, I am like turbo playing him ASAP. Huh. Yo, Dane! Yo, what's up, dude? How's it going, guys? I am not gonna lie, Dane is 100% responsible for me even being online or me even playing this deck. So let me go ahead and catch you guys up with the lore. So I decided today, I actually woke up early. I went for a walk, and then after my walk, I actually have something that I might talk about with the walk later, by the way. But regardless, I got home, I made breakfast, and as I was eating breakfast, I turned on Twitch. I saw what Dane was doing with Zai, and I asked myself the question, wait a minute. Quest. What if I do this, but I put in the quest? And then I made a bet with myself. I made a very simple bet. I told myself that if I were to do a run off stream and go 6 wins, then I'll pop on stream. And well, lo and behold, I got 6 wins. I got 6 wins after getting inspired by Dane's list. Made a bet with myself where if I got 6 wins, I would go on stream. And now I'm high rolling the raid as well. Ain't that something, dude? Clark juicing the viewers today. We love that, bro. I just got raided by Dane. You think this is this ain't natty, bro? I take illicit drugs that makes my member at least 3 inches longer. All right. Unfortunately, I am not the natty that you thought I was. My goat is injected with hormones. GMOs. But yeah. Oh, you rated Dane before you got off? Giggity. Yeah, dude. Have you been milking the brawl? I'm almost out of gold at this point. I had 3K gold, but the brawl is like legitimately like one of the most fun times to play the game.
How did he do it?
That's my volume low.
The best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Clark is real. I thought he only existed in Cholden videos. See, that's the thing. I exist wherever you believe I'm not going to be. I'm sure there's like a horror movie about this where it's like the more you try to not think about me, the more that I exist, the more that I show up and haunt you. As you're gaslighting yourself, being like, no, he's not there, ha ha ha. It's just a figment of my imagination. Here I am. I think Sigil is pretty good to just throw out here. And then we can get the Chaos Strike. We already got Fumigates in the deck. And this deck doesn't really have a lot of minions that are the same tribe, so I'd rather just have a card draw. Took her to the War Shack and I freaked it. The War Shack. Roaring on the Rorschach. Oh my god, there's a lot of jokes I could make, but I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. Paladin quest feels broken. I hope that they don't nerf it, because there's no good clears in the game to counter it. The quest itself is balanced in itself. I mean, dude, there's honestly a lot of clears. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was eating. I was feasting on Paladin. It was pretty funny. I was absolutely feasting on the Paladins the other day. And it was with Toru, of all things. Love that. Love those quest procs. Yoink. And now, Wyvern Slumber can trigger quest. Pretty good. I don't think there's ever going to be a circumstance where I copy the quest here, because I'd rather use Zai to copy infestations, if at all possible. I've already killed off a blob, so it's probably better just to play this, so that way I can Wyvern into quest in the same turn. Good news, everyone! The Stop Killing Initiative. Wait, seriously? It hit 1 million? Bro, dude, okay, this is a fascinating thing about psychology. Nobody cared about the stop game. Okay, people cared about it. I shouldn't say nobody cared. But it's really funny how they didn't really start getting signatures until after there was a bad guy to root against. You know? Like, apparently Pirate Software, everybody just wanted to sign it to spite him, you know? Even though I'm pretty sure a lot of people heard about the initiative. Maybe it was amplified to the point where now you couldn't help but hear about it, because I see it all over my YouTube feed now. But as an American, like, I heard about it months ago, but I couldn't sign it. You know, don't you have to be in the EU in order to sign something like that? It's for EU citizens or whatever. So it's like, I just didn't do anything about it, you know? But now that it's just gaining so much momentum because there's like someone to unite against, it's just really hilarious to see how quickly it's crazy. It's crazy. There's just nothing else to say. I have nothing else to say other than it's crazy. Very funny. But hell yeah, dude, that's fantastic news for gamers. Gigantic W for hopefully the beginning of some honest to God change in the gaming industry. I put out a tweet earlier where it's just like my frustrations, man. Where at this rate, anyone who has ever developed a video game is gonna get laid off. Any executive responsible for pushing their team to deliver too much too soon will literally never be punished. I'm so tired of how stupid and short-sighted and greedy this practice has become. It's like, I want games to make a profit, but I don't want games to be squeezed out of every single penny that they're worth, so that way people get, you know, fired because of it. It's just fucking ridiculous. Okay, quest me, dude. Wait a minute. This is actually a lot of damage.
Vengeance is mine.
Remember, we don't want to Zai the quest reward. If we do that, I mean, hold on. Should I actually do it for memes? It's not even a funny meme. I'm gonna top deck Infestation, okay? I'm just gonna do this for the win. Like, doing this for like 6 damage a pop just it does work. It should work. There's no reason why it shouldn't work, because it says deal 2 more. You know, it definitely works, but I'd rather copy Infestation for sure. Using this to copy a Wyvern Slumber just doesn't feel right, you know what I mean? What I've read online, we need another 200, 400k in case of invalid signatures. I mean, that is true, but you still have the rest of the month. And it literally just got like 500,000 signatures in an extremely short amount of time. So that in itself is already insane. Wait a minute. I guess I could just play it. Give me the board. I'm really sad that my Zayas is kind of sitting here waiting for like a good card to copy. But it's like this is my way of using Zai is copying up the infestation, because then I have 16 damage in the pocket. And if you copy 2 of them, or if it's the only card in your hand, then worth playing this with no Elise. You should not play this version. I don't feel like playing this version of the deck is really that good if you're not playing Elise, because Elise just gives you a lot of outs. Maybe it's fine, but it's like you definitely take out Wisp at that point. You could probably even take out like Saladrasil. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're scaring me. That hurts my feelings more than anything. But I don't think it matters. I hate that I didn't get Elise in my packs. All these new decks need it. Dude, that's the great thing about Elise. Like, Elise is what Reno should be. And what do I mean by that? If you're gonna make a deck building restriction, it needs to enable more than it disables. And Elise just enables so much to where you don't have to essentially sacrifice too much in your deck in order to make the requirement work. I would argue Elise is a fun deck building restriction, while Reno, depending, I mean, I guess it depends on the Highlander card. It really does. But like, I like Zephyrs. I feel like a deck building restriction as well.
My God, how did he do
But
it?
like,
Lord HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone
I'm trying to think of some
player that ever
examples of like deck building cards I really didn't enjoy outside of Lone Ranger. But that's just the first example I can think of is just, you know, Lone Ranger. They need to nerf the Hound to summon only 1 minion is so stupid. You wanna know what I think they're gonna do to Fellhunter? They're gonna just make it 6 mana. If they make it 6 mana, you don't have the 4 into the 5 curve. That is very important for decks like these to thrive. Now, yes, does it still make the card powerful? Absolutely. But if you make it only summon 1 copy, it dramatically weakens it. And if they think for a reason that they have to enable it, you know, then it's probably just not gonna happen, you know? What I feel like they're just gonna do is if they're gonna nerf the card, they're just gonna make it 6. Because stopping that 4 into 5 also is bad for Hog. Alright, I already got the Nomelia, 50% on Blob. Staff of 9 losses. The Hunter Kai that screamed, I'm gonna punch you too. Oh God, what's his freaking name? I actually can't remember.
Lord HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever
Man.
lived.
He was 4 mana 3/4, right? And he attacked everything. Big punch. What do you even do in this brawl if you didn't open a quest? You play old decks that are good and you just farm with Menagerie DK. Because you could craft Menagerie DK for relatively cheap. I don't think getting 1 extra proc on the quest is really all too worth it. This guy's also playing quest, by the way. So let's do this, and if we don't hit Blob, then we'll play high. Alright, let's go. I have my value, he does not. Menagerie Jug getting lots of value out of this brawl. Yeah, honestly, though. I opened 9 packs and got the warrior quest, but I didn't chant warrior cards as a rule because reasons. The most useless quest I could have asked for. See, I am the opposite of you. I wanted the warrior quest and I still haven't gotten it. It's kind of sad, man. Everyone is making videos and talking about the warrior quest, and here I am being Squidward in my house, just looking out at SpongeBob and Patrick, being like, It sucks, man.
Vengeance is mine.
Well, that's not what I wanted to see. I really wanted to find like some card draw there, if at all possible. All right, not bad. Just turned on Twitch and you went live. Yeah, I wasn't planning on streaming today. I also just posted my tweet about this. It also has the deck code. So if anyone has the deck code, all I say is you must follow the Twitter. Follow the Twitter. You get the deck code. It is my price. Sorry, I couldn't spit out the words there for a second.
My God, how did he do it? Warlock HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
I don't want to use too many cards to try and deal with this. But if I'm about to attack here, I'm either getting my Blob or I'm getting the Fell Hunter. If I hit Fell Hunter, I can't play Fumigate. I could do this into this in order to just remove everything, but that doesn't really feel that effective. Just to use this to only kill a 5/5. So let's do it this way. Let's assume that we're gonna get the Fell Hunter, because we're always lucky. Okay, well, that works. And now I have Umbra on Kurt. Yo, Clark, how have you been? I missed a few streams, I think. I saw the tweet. I reported for hate speech. Why? Because it's a demon hunter? Damn, man. Not all demon hunters are the same. Look at my Elise deck. Ain't it interesting? This is actually, damn, dude. It's kind of crazy how good this is right now. I think what I'm gonna have to do is just, I mean, at the same time, I'm getting taunts that have poisonous. You are all the same. Hold on a minute, Illidan. Calm down, Illidan. Yo, Illidan, chill. He lost all of his chill, apparently, after simping for Tyrande for too long. That's just the way it is. I shouldn't have picked this, honestly. I shouldn't have even played the card. Oh, whatever. Less value this gets, the better. Yo, wait a minute. Hexa, you already have 100k. Oh, you're just going 100. Alright, double VIP, bro. The double VIP is such a flex, honestly. There should be another badge for it. Like, what if there was VIP and then there was, like, MVP or something, and you have, like, a blue gem instead of a pink gem? And then people fight over which color gem they want. Oh, damn, bro. This guy's getting value. Okay, not gonna lie. This thing is actually kind of popping the fuck off right now. What the hell? But then again, my deck is, like, so much slower than this. This is so not fair. Holy hell, this thing actually got value.
God, how did he do it? Warlock HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
I mean, this could still be really good. Alright, hold on. There might be a chance here. I'm really upset that my Fell Hunter didn't get value. Oh wow, I actually just lose now.
You possess true power.
Damn, dude! This Wasp sticking legitimately won the game. I mean, shit, dude. I mean, I respect where respect is due. If you stick at 2-8 is kind of good, I guess. I feel like in actual standard, this card is going to legitimately be unplayable. But I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, what if instead of Nomelia at 6, you have that card at 6, and you play it after playing Fell Hunter? Yo, Os! I just now noticed the VIP in chat. There you go, buddy. Congrats. Yugi Moto? Wait a minute. I'm fighting the fucking Pharaoh right now. Settle down, Yugi. We must understand their culture. Now what? See that's the fun part. Now you get to make your own next goal. Yeah, get a second VIP. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna believe in the Zai. It is so much smarter to throw this card away, but I'm gonna flex on the Pharaoh. Alright, the Zai needs to accomplish a goal. Ooh, very shiny quest. Alright, let's go, dude. Yeah, get super VIP. See, that's why I wanted to call it MVP. Which one is better, VIP or MVP? I mean, you could be given VIP, but you gotta earn MVP, you know what I mean? Like, any random person can win, like, VIP tickets, but to be MVP, you gotta put in the effort. So I think I'd rather be an MVP with that logic. Hey, Wisp. You wanna do me a favor? How about you just sit right there for me? Alright, just sit right there for me. Alright, thank you, Wisp. You did your job. If they redeem VIP for 4 times, make them a mod. 5, give them the channel. Whoa. We're gonna have to increase the VIP price if that's gonna be the new requirement. It'll be way too easy to do it. 4 mana Zai? I feel like card draw is way too important. Okay, hold on. Now we push some tempo. Okay. Time 6, actually become Clark. So hold on, does this mean that I absorb you, or you become me, like you're a clone of me? Like, how exactly does this work? These rules are very important to understand now. Times 10, get the dog? Yeah, actually, that would be the order. Getting the 10th VIP, at that point, you deserve my dog more than me. I feel like I gotta knock this thing out. It's actually kind of sad because, like, if I want to knock this thing out, I have to forego the tar turn. Which isn't even, like, a terrible idea. I'm gonna do it. It's a beast, right? This is also a beast.
How did he do
But
it?
then this thing's a beast.
Warlock HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Am I just gonna I-beam a 1-2? If I'm just relying on this thing to trade, then I might as well just sacrifice the 3-3. I hate this 3-3, dude. It's so bad. Like, actually the worst card in there. So we'll do this so that way it can eat up some damage. It didn't eat up enough damage. Okay, that wasn't really worth it. Alright, we'll play the blob next turn. Clark's most prized possession is the dog. I mean, If a pet isn't your most prized possession, if you have a pet, then I have some questions. When did your heart turn sour, Mr. Grinch? If you don't look at your animal with the most amount of love that you can possibly give, then I don't think that you should have an animal. Like it's kind of like if you have a kid and your kid hasn't done anything yet and you're already like, oh man, I hate my kid. Oh man, my kid's a piece of shit. My kid ain't gonna amount to nothing. And it's like, hi dad, I'm 4 years old. I made macaroni art. And he'd say, oh, this kid ain't worth shit. It's like, why even have the kid at that point? You gotta look at pets and your children as the most important thing. Otherwise, you're not being the best, caretaker. That's just a fact. Are we also get a doggo stream or cam one day? See, the issue with having a doggo stream or a doggo cam is that the only time I can really get away with having a doggo cam is if it's connected to my PC in the same room. The dog has to be chilling in here. The dog doesn't like how loud I get when I talk and when I yell at the camera sometimes. And it's like, she's right here now. And if I had my bed out here like I did last time, she would lay out here and just like, wouldn't go away until I got too loud. But since the bed is now back in my bedroom where it's supposed to be, she just usually chills in there when I stream. So I give her walks in the morning so she gets her exercise in. I take her out whenever she needs to in the middle of the day. So that way she gets everything, she needs to be a healthy doggo. This dog lives a better life than I do, I'll tell you that much. Pets are the most important thing, so you're saying that I should give Blizzard my hard-earned $160? There are multiple ways to roam, and whatever you do, I am not financially responsible for. I don't think you need to go that hard, but if you want it, then, I mean... Is anyone giving Quest Shaman a shot? A couple people. It doesn't really seem that good. Is there a join code? Join code for the tournaments? No, the tournaments are gonna start their registration pretty soon, actually, now that I think about it. That is today. So there's an official Hearthstone esports Discord. And America's tournament signs up at 9 p.m.? Bro, it's 9 p.m. for me? 6 p.m. PST? PDT? Pacific time? Damn, bro. But yeah, APAC, Europe, and America tournaments. I was thinking about signing up for like another tournament, like another region, but I don't know if I'm gonna commit like that. I just need to pick one lineup and just like be really good with it instead of flopping like I did last time. So now we get the value. This is gonna start becoming a problem very quickly. I wonder if this is ever an Amelia turn. But if it's an Amelia turn, then it's really hard to deal with this. Must deal with my wall of boys. Ain't he beautiful? But I can't sign up and want to go to bed. Wait, it's not online yet. Did it just become 7 p.m. or has it been 7 p.m. for you guys for a minute? How's Quest Warlock been performing in the Brawl, if anyone's seen it? I ended up losing to it. It's a pretty good quest, honestly, if you... Oh my god! Wait a minute, this is like actually kind of base. Okay, hold on. I am like legitimately terrified now. Dude, Yugimoto literally just awakened the pharaoh inside of him. Let me take over, Yugi. I can win the game for you. Okay, Pharaoh. Oh God. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually like kind of scary. I'm not even like really proccing with the quest at this point, dude. Casually just draw the last death rattle in my deck as well. That's very unfortunate. Why did you say that in the twink voice? That was uncalled for. Because that's what Yugi sounds like. Yes, Yugi, let me play the game for you. Okay, Pharaoh. Like, he literally sounds like that. Oh, what the hell? I'm not that short. Yes, you are, Yugi. It's okay. At this point, I'm just trying to think of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged quotes. They're just main decking it, mad respect. Yeah, honestly, dude. Maybe he's possessed by the spirit of a mighty pharaoh that wins all the card games he ever plays. No, wait, that's me. Why is there Jiraxis for my opponent? Because my opponent is infinitely cooler than I am. He's infinitely cooler than I am. Screw the rules, I have money. Screw the money, I have rules. Wait, let me try that again. Oh, lordy lord. It's crazy how slow my deck is being right now, dude. Oh my god. Zai's not even really gonna do anything at the moment. Previously on children's card games. Ay, dude. Where are you going? Somewhere in California. How much more specific can I be, Serenity? Somewhere in California. You can't call it a children's card game anymore, Clark. It has gambling. See, that's the sad thing, man. Children's card games have always had gambling. I hate to be the one to break it to you, but it's always been that way, Yugi. The companies need to make more profits, Yugi. It's the only way they can thrive. We must understand their culture. Alright, well, Fire Act, if Fire Act don't do it, we're dead. What happens if you bounce the reward up from the DK quest? Then it stacks, because it says 2 more, so your 2 will become 6. Well, okay, 2, and then it deals 2 more twice. If you bounce it. Dude, what the fuck? Bro, this RNG is butt cheeks. That's actually a kind of cool roll to get when it's not killing you. That is. I literally lost a freaking the actual Yugimoto. Someone call Dan Green and get him in here. Blame Kaiba for the gacha. I actually would not be surprised if Kaiba Corp would have put out gacha mechanics. The Jiraxis kind of carried that game. The infinite value of the quest definitely carried that game. So, dude, I didn't even really get to show off the Demon Hunter deck there. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do another run with Demon Hunter, and I have plenty of gold to do another Tavern Brawl. Kept Zai and didn't play it. Yeah, I'm aware what happened. The guy had Jiraxis. Clearly there was an agenda going on there. So here's what I'll do. I want to play the Warlock quest. Quest Demon Hunter goes kind of nuts in Arena since you have Fellfire Fissure in there. Doesn't that deal 2 twice? All right, so if it just says temporary, we put it in. Alright, so those are all the temporary cards. How do we fill the rest of this deck? The rest of this deck needs to just be a bunch of cheap stuff. I do not want to put in dark gifts because dark gifts are bad. We're not putting in dark gifts. Jiraxis kind of feels based, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he just kind of has to go into the deck now. Which means maybe we can fit in Elise as well. We already have a 0 mana card, so we don't have to put in the Wisp. I cannot respect this unless you do the Shadow Realm joke or do the Seto Kaiba lost meme. Oh no! Jiraxis! Wait, hold on. Oh no! Lord Jiraxis! That's impossible! No one's ever been able to summon him! You mean that? You mean that joke? Oh no! Exodia! It's not possible. These cards are bad. Is there a 5 mana card? Oh. There's always a 5 mana card. Zavis? We could maybe get a Zavis.
God. How did he do it?
Right now I'm just trying to fulfill their Elise requirement.
The best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Amalgam into a Gam into Jiraxis? I don't know about that. 3/3 copies of Shadow Spell gives you a temporary copy. Oh, it actually does. Wait. Sketch Artist? What are the Shadow Spells that we can run that are worth running? Just run a Mortal Coil just for it to be cheap. I need a 6. The issue with this deck and having expensive cards is the fact that, I don't want to discover them from, like, Catacombs or draw them from Solarium. I got rolled by Murloc Paladin this Brawl, hardest L I've ever taken. Yeah, dude, it's crazy how good Murlocs are. They're just gonna get better is the sad part. Can I add this emote? Alright, it's there.
My God, how did he do it? Warlock HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
I'm just run these for taunts. No, I'd rather run Yor if I'm gonna run any 5-drop card. If I'm being honest. Six, 7, 8. So we need 2 more cards of different costs. We could just put in Bob just for the sake of having good cards. We could put in Nomelia for removal, which isn't a bad idea either. So probably just Nomelia over that. So now we need a 7 or a 10. Is there a 7 or 10 that's like actually good? Ogre? Clark, you just asked her, as in like literally just right now you sent the text, or just not right now you just you're literally talking to her right now while looking at your phone, being on a Twitch stream. Hold on, you mean this exact very second? Damn, bro, tell her I say hi. Can't think of an 8 that isn't Saladrasil. It actually might just be Saladrasil, dude. I mean, it's just the only card that does anything. We can't run a 10 because the 10s are way too bad. Ultra Gigasaur would be funny, but we're not increasing mana caps. I swear, like, dude, I really want to figure out how to make this card good outside of it just being a freaking Big Druid. Because obviously it's good in Big Druid. Make it 5 mana or whatever, but still. Alright, so how do I flesh out the rest of this deck? Ooh, wait a minute. This in order to draw a Fyrakk? There's only one minion that's more than 7. Could put in Dark Peddler. I don't like the idea of Fractured Power. It's kind of negative tempo, and this deck absolutely needs tempo. The other guy was running Demonic Assault. It is a Fel spell that works with this. I've seen people run this, but I really don't want to run Dark Gift. Siphon Soul maybe isn't terrible. Doesn't Warlock have 2 mana ramp? Yes, but it doesn't put you above the mana cap. So it's like you get to 10 faster, but you don't get to 11. Wait, hold on a minute. I already have... Wait, hold on a minute. We just put in Gam. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. We just put in Gam. It's just the 10 drop. Now we have like an overall win condition. And now we fulfill the requirement. Yeah, we already had Lord Jaraxxus as our 8. We don't need Saladrassil. So this is just the way to go. Alright. She said, yeah? Yo, dude, let's go. Alright, not gonna... Okay, so, chat. Oh, man, am I gonna just tell this story immediately? Oh, my God. Hold on a minute. I gotta finish this deck before I tell you guys how I completely fucked up today. I completely fucked up, man. And it's because I'm fucking socially awkward in real life. How the hell do I finish out this deck? Is there like another like temporary card I can maybe put in here? I feel like I just need 2 drops. Yeah, I need 2 drops, man. I have like no tempo. So we put in a couple of 2 drops. What do we put in here? Another song, same band. Of this band right here. Whispered. Odds are you're the one that told me about this group. I liked it, and then I added it to the playlist. Chad, is there a 2-drop that actually makes sense to put in here? I need honest to God tempo. Maybe Dark Peddler. The Homunculus wasn't a bad idea to work with the Spelunker, but I think that happened randomly. Maybe a Drain Soul? I don't know about Drain Soul, though. Table Flip? I don't think Table Flip is in this format. It is not. Why was Creature banned? Great idea! Great question. I really don't know. Doomsayer gives tempo back to you in the following turn. Are we at... You know what? We could, honest to God, play Doomsayer. It'd be kind of funny. I don't know how good it would be, but it'd be kind of funny. Is there like a way that I can like make another copy? Only with this. Floor Walker. I found a way to get peace of mind for years and left the hell alone. Turn a deaf ear to the cellular phone. Send me a letter or better we can. I think we just put in the Drain Soul and just call it a day. It's also a shadow card, so like it works with the sketch artist. Bright with surprise once they finish spitting lies. Associates is your boys, your girls, bitches, niggas, homies. Close, but really. All right, not bad. Mom, dad, comrade, peeps, show me good bands. I'll show you good bands. And the music. Musicality? Is that what that is? Musicality? Continues. Alright, I'll put it after this song. Alright, I say we try this. Is there like another list that I can maybe find? But it's like, at the same time, I'm trying to make Elise work in every single deck. Creature is banned because it's insanely good in such a limited format. Dealing with oversized 3-drop consistently might and does sound like too much. That's probably the reason why. It's just too consistent and gives like if you draw it on 2, which is probably the best card in this format, right? Socially awkward, but you can stream for 100 people seems more stressful to me. No, dude, it's easy for me to be streaming in front of 100 people because it doesn't. I can't see the 100 people looking at me. Like, I can unapologetically be myself as long as no one around me is bothered. And so I guess I have to say this, man. Dude, so I had a crazy moment this morning, and I'm so upset at myself and how I handled it. Let's just say I know I'm not him, dude. It's God damn it. I'm gonna kind of regret telling this story, but dude, I'm literally gonna tell this to my friends later today, and it's like I need to practice how I'm gonna tell them. So this is what I did. All right, this is what I did this morning. I went for a walk, right? I went for a walk. How all great stories start out. I was walking around, and as I was sitting on a light, suddenly to my right, there was this woman that was walking with her dog, and I was just trying to make sure that my dog wasn't in her personal space and getting near her dog, because Xena sometimes doesn't act well around other dogs. My dog is also socially awkward. So it's like, out of nowhere, after she walked past me to the left, I heard her say, "Yo, is that a Tool tattoo?" And I kind of looked over like a little bit like shocked, being like, wait a minute, this person's not actually talking to me, are they? I wasn't expecting them to be talking to me. Ooh, I can draw the fire act.
Go on, take a bite.
So, she ended up like talking about, you know, Tool for a bit, because apparently her dog's name is named after one of the Tool songs. I'm not gonna say which one, but she apparently named her dog after a Tool song. And I, like an absolute idiot, could not carry a conversation to save my life. And I was just like, yeah, I got this a while ago. Like, it's Lateralis. I feel like it's a perfect record. It was like an awkward silence in the middle of it. And I felt like I should have like asked her, it's like, yo, do you care if I walk with you or something like that? Or, like, you know, you want to talk about music or something? Because maybe she was just being nice. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what's going on there. But I fucking froze, dude. I fucking froze and had no idea what to say. And after a couple of like, you know, awkward exchanges where I was just like, yeah, this is my dog. Yeah, I actually fumbled the perfect hook. And it gets worse, dude. It gets worse. So, as the walk continues, I'm on a trail, okay? And there's a couple of like loops to this trail. I run into her again on the same trail, okay? I run into her again. I have a second opportunity to not fumble it. And I was thinking about all the things I could say as I was walking, being like, oh, dude, if I had another chance, I would know what to do. And it's like, I end up running into her again, and I fucking froze fucking again. Like, I was able to talk about the dog a little bit, and you want to know what she said? That should have been fucking obvious. You want to know what I should have said? That, you know what I would have realized? She fucking pulled the line. Yo, do you come to this this trail often? You know, like when you're trying your hardest. Like I'm such a fucking idiot, dude. Like God looking at me, dude. You asked for another chance. I had another opportunity. I had an easy layup and I completely fucking fumbled it. Yeah, dude. It's just like I had no fucking idea. I'm so fucking out of my league, dude. And the worst part about it is the fact that all I had to do was just say words. I just had to say words, and I was roping IRL, dude. Exactly. Unbelievable. So it's like I at least got her name. But I didn't ask for, like, you know, a social media. I didn't ask, you know, hey, what time do you usually come around here? All I did was just talk about the dog a little bit and talk about music. And I wanted to ask, but I also didn't want to be the guy, you know, where it's like, oh, this, you know, she's talked to me for like a little bit. First thing I'm gonna do is ask her out when I get a chance. It's like, nah, dude. It's like that was kind of running through my head at the moment. You know what I mean? Where it's like the whole reason why I was like really apprehensive to it is because it's like, dude, like she's just going for a walk. The last thing that she wants is some random dude to ask her out, that kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, okay, I'm never giving a person that I meet for the first time my Twitch handle. That's bougie, you know? Oh, hey, look at me, I'm cool in the gaming space. Like, no, you don't do that. But regardless, dude, it's just like, that was running through my head at the moment, and I psyched myself out at the end, and now I like completely regret it, because now it's like, great, now I have to run into this person randomly again. Who fucking knows if that'll ever happen? So yeah, it's just like, I mean, and here's the thing, dude. It's not like I went out of my way to go to like a different trail. It's actually kind of funny, because what happened was I had the craziest thing about this entire story is that I had to change where I usually walk because there was something happening at like the place I usually park. So I had to go to a different part of the trail in order to go where I usually want to walk around. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I definitely have a problem overthinking, 100%, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna fight back on that one. I 100% overthink things. I mean, I'm a Hearthstone player. Of course I overthink things. But yeah, dude, it's like just randomly out of nowhere. It's just I had a great opportunity, you know. I could have had you know, I could have at least built up my confidence a little bit, but I didn't. It's very unfortunate. Better go there every day at that time to check. But see, guys, that's the thing. That's low-key kind of creepy. Like, I'm not gonna go there with the expectation of beating her. I'm gonna go to that place that I usually walk because it's where I walk my dog. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be looking around the bushes, being like, "Oh, hey, I didn't see you there, ha ha ha." It's like, yeah, let's not do that. And so it's like, this is one of those times where it's like, I probably just have to admit that I fumbled it, okay? I missed my opportunity. I done fucked it up. It's unfortunate. But live and let learn, right?
Useful things, eager to share.
Alright, hold on. Yeah, it sucks, man. It really does. It really does suck. Like, I omega fumbled the ball, man. And the worst part about, like, I really do feel like there maybe was something there. Maybe. I don't know. But now I'll never know for sure. It sucks. I should have just gone with my gut.
Best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Strategic planning, she was into you. Odds are, if you show up again, it could work out. Yeah, because, like, and here's the, okay, I actually didn't even tell you the worst part. The worst part is, like, she ended up, okay, so right as we said the last couple of things before we parted ways for the second time, I ended up being like, yo, so I'll see you on this track later. And she's like, yeah, I usually walk around here. That should have been my giveaway. That should have been the moment I should have realized. How the hell am I gonna be like, so I'll see you later, I guess? And it's just, god damn it, dude. I'm the worst, dude. Yeah, bro. I just, wow, dude. How could you? You're at an over-level thinking that would make Einstein look like a yeah, dude, it's crazy. Poor streamer. He can talk to chat all day long, but the moment that an actual real person presents themselves, it's like, yeah, taking L's online and in person, dude. Sounds like that she's gonna be looking for you. Showing mild interest isn't creepy. Now if you followed her home, there's something that's creepy. Showed up again in the hopes of talking to her is creepy. Yeah. See, I think I would agree with that. Like, I'm not. It would be. Okay. Here is the line on when you start getting creepy, and it's a very easy line to see. If you start doing things you wouldn't normally do on the chance of running into somebody, then yes, that's creepy. But I'm not gonna be changing anything that I would normally do. I'm walking around the same areas because it's my favorite place to walk around. Xena absolutely loves it, and I need to get the dog out of the house one way or another. So, what I am probably gonna end up doing is I'm just gonna keep living my life the way that I have been, and hopefully I can correct a very fucking massive mistake I have made. Jiraxis? We're playing Jiraxis tomorrow. Let chat be your wingman. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, whoa, Ragnaros. Put this boy away, and now we have this into this. Oh wait, the charge. Forgot about the charger. Chat, is this Riz? Clark doesn't remember me. I remember you, URL. It's hard for me to remember everybody, but I remember names. Why don't you tell her about your dual disc? You missed such an opportunity. Yeah, do you want to come back to my place and play card games? Did it go without saying that you thought she was attractive, like your perfect type sort of thing? I mean, tattoos, you know, someone that looks like they run often. I'm not gonna sit here and say that, like, you know, she was like the perfect woman, but like I am definitely gonna say that she was attractive. She was very attractive. She was very attractive. Let's just put it this way. Everything that I would want in a person, at least at first glance, because they have tattoos, they have a dog, they seem to exercise, you know, they value their health a little bit, and they like metal music. I mean, at that point, the only other thing I really need to figure out about somebody is what kind of movies they like, what kind of food that they like, and bam, that's everything. What if she played Imbue Paladin on the Tavern Brawl? Then I can say that I farmed her. Then I could say that, yeah, I was probably someone that beat you because my deck beat Imbue Paladin. Yeah, imagine listening to metal music, dude. I literally can't. But yeah, chat, if there's anything to learn from this entire story, and the reason why I'm telling you the story is because I'm essentially telling myself, while also telling however many people are in this chat right now because I'm not looking at the view number. But what I'm essentially trying to tell you is that if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, and it asks you, do you come here often? You should probably maybe ask for at least an Instagram. You know what I mean? Like that's the take at the end of the day. Oh man. No song requests anymore. Oh, what are you requesting a song? I'm honestly just focused on the story right now. Yeah, there will always be next time. Ask her to watch the new Jurassic Park. If she denies, forget her. I mean, from what I've heard, the new Jurassic Park isn't all that.
I'm not afraid of the dark.
But I've only heard like a couple of takes on it. The true lesson is that Clark is in the ducks with that duck analogy. Yes, that's why I feed the ducks every day like an old person. Still better than my last match on Tinder, right? Yes, 100% better than that. Stop being a nub. I can only try. If you invited her dog on a playdate to the park and your dog in a non-critical way of getting her number but not directly asking her out, if she says yes, that builds confidence on your next meeting. You can ask her out and still say yes, and if you say no. See, and that's kind of my idea. Like, God forbid I get a second chance. God forbid that I mean, like that's what it takes for me. I need 3 shots apparently, but if I have an idea where it's like, you know, figuring out something like the dogs. Yeah, worst that she can say is no. What's the most important thing is I look into a girl is I'm 21. Oh, what's the most important things I should look at a girl? I'm 21. You need to find a girl that, okay, how to put this? You need to, okay, if you are 21 and hopefully you're finding girls that are within your age and you're not, you know, like cougar hunting or something like that, you're hopefully finding people that are also around the age of like, you know, 21 to 25 or something like that. I would highly recommend trying to find someone that has a direction. You know what I mean? They don't have to have stuff 100% figured out. They don't have to have anything like that figured out. They just have to have an idea. You know, I want to go to cosmetology school. I want to graduate with this degree. I want this. Are you a virgin? Actual question. Brother, I was in a relationship for 10 years. If you're just gonna be rude all day, I'm gonna just kick you out. I don't have to justify anything to you, but I was in a sexually active relationship for 10 years, okay? I don't know why that matters in this story, but if you want those answers, that's their answer. So, if you say anything else rude, I'm just, okay, what do you mean wasn't being rude? Asking somebody if they're a virgin? What do you mean that's not rude? In what world is that not rude, dude? Are you kidding me? Yo, bro, are you a virgin? You know that song, Like a Virgin? They're actually talking about you. Include Seth Rogen laugh. Dude, in what world is that not rude? Like, maybe you didn't mean it that way, but regardless. 10 years is a long time. Yeah, and I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but she's the one who ruined it. What if I'm not able to make a serious relationship? I'm only good for hookups on lock. Whoa, dude, is that a real? You being for real right now? If you're not able to make a serious relationship, if you're only good for hookups, then honestly, dude, I'm gonna tell you, stop hooking up. If you legitimately feel that way, then you are lost, and you need to find yourself. You know what I mean? You need to figure out what you want, and then once you figure out what you want, you find something else that you're looking for someone else, or you find what you're looking for in someone else. But you gotta figure out what you want, buddy. That's you know, number one. If you don't know what you want, how are you ever going to listen to someone else saying what they want? You know what I mean? So it's like, if you feel that way, I legitimately would say, I get bored quickly, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna be very brutal with this question. Are you getting bored quickly because you're getting bored, or are you getting bored quickly because you're going out and finding boring people? Because I'm gonna be honest, dude, boring people are into hookup culture. And I'm not saying that as like a diss, it's like people literally do that shit because they're bored. And you will find some very boring people if all you are doing is trying to find someone to fuck them. That's exactly what I'm talking about, dude. You need to find something else that drives you, so that way you can find someone to maybe not only share that with them, but it's something else that's just not sexual. That's all you need to do. You're so lost in the sauce that all you're thinking about is hooking up with people at that point. Sometimes all you need to do is just find the simple solutions. That would be my recommendation. I think at this point I'm just gonna end up dying to the Murlocs. It's kind of hard for me to come back unless I get the nuts on the rift. Stop thinking with your penis. Yeah, exactly. It's great advice. Dating apps have been a disaster for young males. Yeah, they honestly have, dude. I fucking hate dating apps. Every single dating app that I've used is so fucking degenerate. Every single person that I've met on a dating app was exactly what you would expect, you know? Come for the Hearthstone, stay for the relationship coach. Dude, and it's like, I'm not even like trying to be like, oh yes, I understand women, look at me, women act like this. It's like, nah, dude, I'm just giving you I'm giving you the good and the bad of what I have learned in my relationships. That's all I'm doing. I'm just speaking from my experience. That's how you give advice. I'm not gonna sit here being like Andrew Tate, being like, ah, yeah, women, they do this. And if they don't do this, then blah, 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 blah. Look at me, I'm an idiot. Okay, not gonna lie, dude. This is really, really bad for me. But this is where it starts turning it around. I have lifesteal and I have other stuff. Try the league. High quality women there, or maybe I got lucky. Wait, what do you mean try the league? Are you saying try the League of Legends? Clark branching out into relationship coaching was out of my 2025 bingo card. I actually had World War III on that space. Oh, the WNBA? League of Explorers, bro? Dude, if I could find someone like Elise, then she's a keeper. Goated song. This is one of the best Sevenfold songs still. Absolutely love it. What am I getting rid of here? I think I'm gonna get rid of a Demonic Studies. And I want to play this because it's just big. I mean... Am I going Elise? I have... Wait, Gam can summon location for 10. Wait, I see the lines. Okay, alright, this is fine. Who cares? This card was gonna be garbage anyway. Krog, good boy. Okay. Elise from the main expansion cover is no joke. I dipped my toes into Lorna Shore and now I'm obsessed. Help. Oh, the artist? The league, you gotta get 2 or 3 potential matches a day, so you gotta make it count. Wait, what league are you talking about? Is this another app or is this like a thing that people do? I think it's the self-selection bias on dating apps. The people with healthy attitudes to find dating matches that turn into relationships and leave the site. So over time, priority of healthy dating attitudes drops on those sites naturally. Dude, I 100% agree with that because like I have a friend of mine. Okay, wait, hold on. I have a lethal to get here. Okay, if we have charge, we win. Give me charge. Give charge. Charge win. Charge win the game. Suck it, Murloc Paladin! Suck it! Oh! That's a gam lethal! Oh man, oh, the Warlock quest is so broken. We gotta nerf the Warlock quest. Oh, the Warlock quest is so broken, says the Murloc Paladin. Oh, that's a combo. I'll have charged the minion, because that's what this thing does. It summons either a charger, a rusher, or a reborn with taunter. Taunter, I hardly knew her, and that's why I didn't ask her. Oh, it all hurts.
How did he do it? HELLSCREAM, the best.
Unpopular opinion, porn has made how a lot of men approach relationships damaging, especially in the area of expectations. I mean, that's definitely true. I mean, I'll tell you this, man. So, like, I was just about to say that a friend of mine, one of my best friends, actually is in a relationship right now for, like, the past, I think, almost 7 years, and they met on Tinder, you know, when in college. So there are some success stories, but I would argue there are more nightmare stories for people than most. What's worse, Murloc Paladin or Imbue? I can deal with Imbue Paladin. The thing about Imbue Paladin is that it does the same thing over and over again, but it's predictable. And there are ways you can kind of like get in the way of the Imbue Paladin. But when it comes to Murloc Paladin, it's not an issue of you don't know what to do, it's the amount of time that you have to deal with it. With Murloc Paladin, your clock is infinitely faster against them. or their clock is infinitely faster against you. And that can make the matchup feel very annoying. I was hoping the ago would have been gone up by 5 over the course of 5 years or something, because that would imply on average it's actually worse. I tried dating sites for like 3 years without it going anywhere. I've seen the bad for sure. Yeah, dude, like, chat, do we show the screenshot? No, I'm not gonna show the screenshot, but I'm at least gonna tell people that weren't here for the last episode of Dragon Ball Z what happened with the last woman that I matched with on Tinder. All you need to know about this individual, I sent them a message being like, you know, what was the last exciting thing that you did? I want to. Okay, fine. I'll pull it up. It's so much funnier just to drop it. And let your imagination, you know, figure out the worst thing you can come up with, and then somehow it's worse. Somehow this is worse. Oh, come on, dude. I'm not gonna lie, this card really sucks if you don't hit Horn. I'm looking for the screenshot, chat. One moment. I tweet way too fucking often. It makes finding anything impossible. Where is it? I have been scrolling forever. Oh, I found it. This tweet should have gotten so much more likes than it did.
Everybody needs a castle. This is fun.
Okay. All right, so chat. My question to her was, hey yo, did you do anything exciting this weekend? I want you to imagine what you think is an unhinged answer. All right, just think on it for a second. After I make my next turn, I'll pull over the screenshot. I'm scared of the possibilities. This is why being single sucks, dude. There are definitely lots of possibilities, but they're not all good ones.
Go on, take a bite.
1,000 dudes? Okay, not that unhinged. That would be fucking nuts though. Needless to say. Death to the Murlocs! The Caesars count towards Elise? Yep, because it's a 125 cost mana. Alright, this was her response. Did you do anything exciting this weekend? I gave a blowjob in a Cole's changing room, but otherwise, not really, LOL. That was the highlight. Indiana women, all right? That's all I'm gonna say. Indiana women, like, more power to you, but that was definitely not a good first impression. Like, you know what I mean? This is the first thing this person has ever said to me. I mean, you live your life, man, but at the same time, come on. Live your vision, but holy shit, dude. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is really good. knock this out, do this, have to play this, we get reward. It's not gonna go fast enough though. She watches too much porn. I'll go ahead and give you the TLDR. But essentially what happened is that she was damn, I didn't get this out. She was already in a relationship and she wanted to have a polyamorous, I mean, what they didn't even want a poly relationship. They just wanted fuck buddies. That's really what it came down to. And man, dude, it's already difficult enough on social media, or it's already difficult enough on dating apps to find someone that doesn't have a kid. And I'm sorry, it's like I'm not trying to jump into a situation with a kid. That always comes with a lot of other stuff. I don't feel like I need to worry about that until I'm like a little bit older. You know, I would rather find someone who doesn't have a kid, if at all possible. How did I get subbed here? Because someone is really nice, and they wanted to share the love with you. Just use Hinge? Nah, dude, I used Hinge, and I'm not gonna lie. The first person that I talked to, it ended up like we talked all night, and then immediately the next day she's like, I'm in a really rough thing with my ex right now. And it's like, well, say no more.
How did he do it?
Please, say less, please.
The best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
I don't want to heal him. Sure. Or damage. Okay. Yeah, say less, I'm out. Pretty much. I had a dating site interaction where I talked to this girl for an hour and then wrote, I had a lot of fun talking to you. Would you like to take it to the next level? I have a phone call and arrange to meet in person. Guess her response? I mean, honestly, dude, I feel like you're even lucky to get a response, but since you're saying this, it probably wasn't a good response. Most of the time when you say something like that, you just get ghosted if they're not ready to have that kind of conversation. Whoa, oh, bro, whoa, whoa. Okay, that's hitting me for 9. If he just hits me in the face for 9, I could actually kill him here. Go face. You silly paladin, you silly paladin. You silly, silly paladin. Kill him. Worst case scenario, I could throw something into the portal and hopefully Fire Act will kill something on my board with like a Hellfire. Face. It doesn't look like it's gonna work. Damn, dude. That's unfortunate. One more turn and I could have had Gam ready. That is very unfortunate. Maybe he throws. How does he even throw this, dude? Unfortunate. This is the thing that upsets me about Murloc Paladin. It's like when they win, it's like... I don't know, dude. I don't find this satisfying to win with Murloc Paladin. I just don't like these decks. She responds, did you read my profile? She had like 3 pages of shit and 1 tiny line. If you want me to like you, etc. It listed 15 things and one was wait for me to ask. I mean, you know that all that I heard there? Like, there is something called, you know, hey, I'm gonna stand my ground and I'm gonna, you know, oh, I'm not ready for this yet. Please respect my privacy. If someone has to be contradictory or has to be patronizing, being like, actually, did you read my bio? You didn't read my bio? I'm not ready for that. Don't talk to me ever again. It's like, bitch, just fucking remind me. You don't have to have a fucking attitude about it. just be like, hey, I'm not ready for that. I also have this in my profile. Feel free to, you know, learn more about me in my profile or whatever. It has a lot of information. You know, like, half of the time with stories like that, it's not even what they did, it's how they did. You know, it's how they did it. That's the issue that a lot of people have. It's like, bro, you could have just reminded me very nicely, but you had to be, you know, patronizing. You had to have a holier than thou mentality. And now I'm not even interested. See you later, bitch. I mean, damn, no wonder you're single. And keep in mind, dudes do the same thing as well. But in this particular instance, you lucked out, bro. So tired of the games, ready to settle down, every profile. I mean, hey, man, some people are tired of the games. I'm tired of the games, man. All I want is someone to share my interests. That's it. That's quite literally it, dude. It's getting better to see that shit at the start and not later on. Exactly, dude. It's like, I mean, sometimes you're like a deer in the headlights, but other times you know how to handle it. All right, goodbye. Oh, that is such a huge hit, dude! Oh! Nice tea, bro. Yo, look at the tea, bro. Look at the drama. This priest hates me. This priest is now saying, this card is just as toxic as Ticketus. I'm gonna go on Reddit and get my take, right, Redditors? Norwal bacon. Sorry, I'm making fun of Redditors again. They don't really say Norwal bacon anymore, but it's still funny to point it out. Discover a spell? I feel like Warlock spells aren't really that good.
How did he do it? Warlock HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Seth Rogen laugh. I 100% lucked out. It was good motivation for me to delete my profile, and my life has been way better as a result. What kind of profile? Just dating apps in general? See, like, I pretty much just accepted that as long as I'm on a dating app, like, I'll just use it as a method of trying to meet people. And I'm just not gonna have any expectations one way or another about how things could or could not happen. It's just a matter of will they happen. Dealing 1? Oh, wait a minute, heal is actually insane here. Gotta throw away the Nomelia. Yeah, that's rough, dude. That's really rough to see.
Go on, take a bite.
But at least we have value on the board. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, this Warlock quest might be the best design. And the reason why is because this deck is actually minion-centric. Yeah, rip Nomelia, but I didn't care for it. Like, this deck is just is the best quest because you actually have to play for the board the entire time. Like, a lot of people, okay, I'm only saying this because I was in Zeddy's stream when he was complaining about this. But it's like, if someone wants to bump Yetis, this is the deck to bump Yetis with. I think I do this. Maybe get lucky. I haven't hit a horn yet. Yeah, board me, baby. Waterboard me. I want my boards to be flowing like water. That's what I meant. A temporary card's considered discard if not played it. I believe so. I think so. I don't know how it would work with like Lakari Sacrifice. But it would be kind of funny to see both of these decks combined into one. Thoughts on the Tavern Brawl so far? New expansion. Zeddy says that it sucks, but honestly, I haven't played it enough to tell. Dude, this brawl is fun. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was watching Zeddy yesterday, so I mean no disrespect when I say this, but Zeddy was clearly like upset because he hates Imbue. And whenever he sees Imbue, it ruins his mood. And I totally, trust me, I fucking get it. But at the same time, this Brawl is fun. There are some weaknesses of it, but if you have the cards in order to make the new decks, this is an extremely fun experience. And I would argue that this kind of like limited format is honestly more enjoyable than almost anything that regular standard can offer.
They'll begin adventuring.
So this guarantees the
I'm not afraid of
the value from the quest next turn. Yeah, I really do not like the Snow Flurry in this. But yeah, this Brawl is like, I would argue, more fun than most standard formats. Limited formats like this, the board matters very much so. There are a couple of power outliers, but people are making use of the cards that they have. Like, this is essentially day one dreams for people that love new Hearthstone cards. This is a fun experience. Now, granted, it can come with different strengths and weaknesses. But is it bad? No, not by any stretch of the word bad. You know it's bad? Twist. You know it's bad? Mercenaries. A fun pay-to-win experience. I mean, it is a pay-to-win experience. I'm not gonna fight back on that. Like, in order to enjoy these cards, you need to have the cards. But at the same time, there are ways to work with the resources that Blizzard has given you. So it's like, this, when it comes to new game modes, dude, this is the best, you know? This is a game mode that people enjoy. It gets people buying the expansion. Everybody wins. Everybody wins, except for people that can't get all of the cards, but then that's why there are some events where you can get up to where, like, upwards of like 20, almost 30 cards, you know? Hopefully you get something good in those 30 cards, but I digress. There are negatives, but the benefits that come from an event like this, I think, is good. Shuffle Rogue fucking sucks in this Brawl of the tools not standard. Yeah, and that can happen too. Like, if you're looking forward to like one thing, then yeah. And if that doesn't happen, like if you're someone that really wants to play Rogue and then the Tavern Brawl, Rogue's not good, you're gonna think that the Brawl's bad. Because you wanted X, you didn't get X, and now you have to deal with Y, and you didn't want Y. God forbid you have to go to Z. Is one of the quests I opened besides Murloc and Warlock and Murloc?
A dream come true.
Oh, so you got 3 quests? I mean, I would argue that like the Warlock is by far the most fun. I've only played like a couple of games with this, but I love this playstyle. Every turn is important. Kind of wish I went with 10 mana location though.
Welcome across the first army.
Goodbye, Doomguard. Kind of hoping for a beast. Next turn we Gam and a Jiraxis. Does this deck win against Quest Paladin? I'm 1-1 against Paladin right now. I beat them once and it's the first loss that I suffered. You know what the other quest is about? That is about board, Murloc Paladin. Yeah, but it does it in such an unfun way. It's not fun for the reasons that this deck is fun. There's a back and forth. Not a steamroll, but I see your point, you devil's advocate, you. Nah. Look at how much he hates me right now. Does play Jiraxis trigger the Kindred card? I don't think so, because Jiraxis himself isn't a demon, right? He's a hero card, and hero cards don't have tribes. It has to be a minion. Anyway. Oh, what the hell? Did I get the clip? I didn't. I did not.
This fire must not burn again.
My God, how did he do it?
Oh, right. Gam will
The
give
best
this
Hearthstone
the
player
ability.
that ever lived.
I didn't even think about that. That's what I wanted. Oh, right. Does that, okay. Whoops. Alright, that's fine. This deck is based, by the way. This deck is amazing. I love this quest already. I really hope this can find a way to be good. And there actually could be a way of making this good because of how many cheap temporary cards they made. You're amazing? Aw, stop it. Did you hear my story from earlier? I have some work to do.
My God.
I have less overthinking I need to start doing.
The best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Oh shit, he's completing the quest. I need a spell. Please and thank you. I guess I can just Fire Act. Tyrion is kind of sad. I think I might just throw away Tyrion. Oh, I could throw away temporary cards instead. You know what?
You require my assistance.
I'm not afraid of the dark.
Give me a spell. Son of a bitch. None of these really matter. Also, this song is amazing. This is going away anyway.
My God, how did he do it? HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Just play Fire Act. You're not thinking big enough. Now if this thing sticks, it's a problem. How am I so bad at rolling charge? Great question. I mean, that's the thing I like about this quest is that you either roll charge or rush, or sometimes both. But it's like you always get something that's immediate. Wait, the fireballs are gonna come. Let them come. No, leave it alone. Son of a... Okay, you bastard. 7 mana is significantly harder to work with than 5. Dude, imagine making a copy of Antonitis. Nasty. god. I was about to pick that on accident, and then the game shows it for me. Can't really get away being like, oh yeah, I didn't want that. That was still a good turn though, dude. All things considered. I'm just running out of time.
You require my assistance.
Umbra kills us? How? He's got Tindril, he's got Nomelia. That's only 3. How does Umbra kill me?
You have that. Right.
Good timing, huh? Oh, the death rattles? It's not guaranteed, but yeah, I guess. Sure. Wasn't the cleanest, but dude, this deck, oh my god, it's gonna be really, really entertaining. What an all 4 of the legendary proc. Yeah, but it's 5 damage to random targets. I had a board of reborn minions. I had 6/6s. Like, I could have definitely survived. I wasn't guaranteed dead. Could I have died? Yes. Would I have died? Depends who you ask. Streamer RNG, low key, kind of. Still would have been dead. Streamer RNG. Don't forget the clip. No, I'm not forgetting the clip. Yeah, this is gonna be fun to edit. I might be able to make a video about Warlock now. I wasn't anticipating on getting clips today, but it just kind of worked out. Starting to see how we can build this deck, though. I was scared you didn't save it. No, I got it. I got it. Like, the most important thing is that people make the clip, because when I go into the VOD, it shows like where in the stream it happened. So now I can just go to that clip, copy that entire game, use the clips from that entire game to edit whatever I need. And that's why clipping is very important. It's not that I necessarily use the clip itself. It's a great reference point. Very, very, very helpful. I should be like marking everything myself, but when everyone makes clips, it really does help. Hard to believe that there are 10 quest cards and you bought 2 bundles and just got 1 quest, so you got all the other legendaries. I mean, so if you bought 2 bundles, you should at least have like 6. Okay, hold on. You have 2 legendaries that are given to you for free, maybe 3. I think there's 3 that are given to you for free. Like a signature and like a golden and like a regular legendary or something like that. And then you have, you know, 120 packs essentially to open, hopefully at least 5 legendaries. Anything less than that is kind of a scam.
I remember this place well.
Alright, I'm gonna go for 10 against Warrior. I'm pretty much asking myself if I want to go for champions again. I think I do. It's just better than going for 10. How many packs for a full collection? If you're only buying packs, when an expansion comes out, probably at least 300. Getting all the legendaries is a painful process. And that's if you're talking about like opening them from a pack. And even then, it's probably still more than that. But with the dust that you get from opening 300 packs, you could probably craft everything else that you're missing with like getting rid of your golden cards if you want to maximize dust, and if you want to get rid of your extras, then keep your golden cards and get rid of the non-golden so you can maximize dust that way. I would say probably 300. Yeah, 600 if we're excluding dusting. I think it's less than that. I would actually argue it's like probably no more than 450. Because you got to keep in mind the pity timer. You pretty much have to ask yourself, what is the pity timer? Maximize, like multiply it by how many legendaries there are that you have to open in a pack. And then that's your maximum packs that you need if you're the luckiest person imaginable.
Blaze of trail.
Serious. Spooky, scary skeletons. You get like a legendary every 35 packs. Yeah, there's a pity timer. I don't know if it's 35 or it's 40. But there you go. There's your answer. 35 packs for 27 legendaries. Keep in mind that is the worst case scenario. So 40 packs for 20. Well, there you go. That is absolute worst case scenario. You are literally allowed to complain, being the like saying that you're the unluckiest person in the world if it takes you that many packs. Even more unlucky than Insane, even more unlucky than me, and definitely more unlucky than Fino.
My God, how did he do it? Warlock HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Please. Oh my God, I finally got horned. Horny gamers unite. It's time to let your babies grow up to be cowboys. It's time to look up at bugs bite. All your eggs in one basket. You better count your chickens before they hatch. You better sell some wine before it's time. You better find yourself a bitch to scratch. Ew, what the fuck? Bro, I just should have played the 4-drop, but instead I got greedy. Trying to find Spelunker. It did not work. I could probably just complete the quest next turn with either Solarium or Snowflurry. What could you replace Elise for with this deck? If you're replacing Elise, you're just running more tempo, and you're running
the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Less greed. You don't necessarily have to run Jirax's Fyrakk, a Gam. Something you could do is add the 1/1 that draws a 7 or higher. I don't know if it's not, I mean, it's not that good, but you could add that. You could add like a Hellfire. You could add the Dark Gift package, but I am not personally a fan of the Dark Gift package in this kind of deck. If I am being for real. Why are we not running Torga? Because Torga's slow. I don't like Torga in a deck like this, personally. Now it's time for crying in your beer, dude. That's so good. Oh, the high roll, man. That's like the only reason to run this card. It's because you can maybe do this. Gonna be stupid. It's like barking up a tree. I'm gonna say I got a power and everyone and everyone free. Yes. Yes. Yeah, this is working. This is definitely working. I like this quest a lot.
This is not what we stood for.
The future's up to you, so what you gonna do? There has to be an insane way to abuse a Demon Hunter quest in Standard once the expansion comes out. I kind of made a quest Demon Hunter earlier, and I kind of feel like it might be the direction the class should go to be good. Shout it out loud. Thank you. Oh God, no! No! No, not with Dare to Be Stupid playing in the background. I just should have discarded it, man. Oh my God. Does he even know that I got rid of it? He doesn't even know. The poor man doesn't realize how lucky he truly is. Give me a demon I can play. Wardell warned me? Yeah, he did actually. The double gam. We've got 2 games. Well, we will have 2 games. Yo, Tom! Mr. Craven. Mr. Craven the Raven. I couldn't think of another word that rhymes with Craven. Good to have you here, man. I was not planning on streaming today, but I made a bet with myself and I lost. So I'm doing a short stream, and then I'm gonna edit, and then I'm gonna hang out with some friends later today. How's it going? It's going pretty good, RH. Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Always good to see familiar faces or familiar names. It looks like you're dead, bro. Whoa, bro, you might be dying here, man. I'm sorry that I keep pulling out the Seth Rogen laugh. Oh god, that's kind of threatening. Discard? Another gam? Wait. It's never lethal with Doomguard. That's kind of annoying. That's actually really annoying. Because he definitely has a dragon in hand. Deals damage. Okay. We could do the gam combo again, and if we get charged, then it's another 20 damage. Yeah, dude, this actually just... Okay, the reason why I like that I played this is because now, running gam and running, like, 10 mana location, yes, it's so good. It's like a pocket, like, burst of damage. Maybe there is a reason to ramp with this deck, then, if you want to try and do that consistently.
My God, how did we do
The
it?
biggest issue is just figuring out how to build the deck.
The best Hearthstone player that ever
Maybe
lived.
this deck could even run Ceaseless. Well, I don't even have to go that far. Yeah, dude, Gam could actually be very effective with Elise, for sure. Dude, maybe Mill Warlock is gonna kind of struggle. Mill Warlock could actually struggle.
My God, how did he do it? Warlock HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Get some Murlocs, dude. Keeping Elise actually might be wrong, but I'm gonna do it because I love Elise. Ended a stream on 6-Win with Yosandra Warrior and Legendary on that, Legendary on the last pack? Nice, dude. What'd you get? Did you get the Murloc quest? You playing the Murloc quest? I've been known to be a deck milker, too. You mean Miller, right? Am I Mandela affecting this? But I distinctly remember when Gam Gam was announced, they deliberately said you can only kill people with the card. You make them pay hits for exact lethal. No, that's not. You're misremembering it. So what it actually is, that if you're sacrificing your own life, if you have a card that takes away your health, like with Gam Gam, that takes a card and converts it into health and converts it to mana, or I'm sorry, converts a card from mana to health, you cannot play a card that would kill you. You could play a Battle Cry, deal 3 damage to yourself, and kill yourself that way, if you were to set that kind of thing up. But when it comes to your opponent's health, it doesn't matter. When it comes to your opponent's health, you're just gonna do it. Conflagrate could maybe be okay. But yeah, that's how that works. Titanographer? I have not seen, I've only seen Titanographer actually once in this brawl so far. It didn't really do anything. I think I was the one that actually played it, now that I think about it. Oh, the Rizzler. Elise is actually not a good keep against Paladin. Not with this deck. I mean, at the same time, if I get 5 drop and I get rushers, that could be effective. Mandela affected it. Yeah, you're just misremembering it is all. I would argue that this is a situation where it's like one rule. Oh my god, he's trading. I would argue this is one of those circumstances where it's like you're just misremembering it because like there is a rule to it, you know? Sometimes new information changes how your brain perceives old information, and old information can change how your brain perceives new information. It's called, oh god, I think it's retroactive and, retroactive memory. Oh god, I forget my psychology courses. I'm not gonna sit here and tell like I know it.
I remember this.
I think we just have to go for 5 mana at least. Okay, rushers. So we have something to help us clear these fish people. Maybe he continues to overtrade. Blob is the best card of the set. It really is, dude. Blob is insanely good. It's the whole reason why my Demon Hunter archetypes even work. Blob package just goes super hard. Kind of hoping to get 6 wins with this.
The menagerie is for guests.
Alright, that's kind of slow, but it means that I'm not going to kill everything. I damn near don't even want to kill this, because then he plays the dragon. Then again, he just drew it. This buffing the Amelia later could matter. Actually can't clear. Okay. Yeah, dude, 1 mana location is so important for this deck. Like, 1 mana location, turn 1 into push button. Turn 2, push button, play quest. It's kind of unbeatable.
Another snap. afraid of the dark.
Prevent the Finja from getting value. And if he chooses to not attack with it because he's so smart, we've got Nomelia. Dude, this deck is so freaking cool. Was a new king after MU Paladin died, or did it keep being buried as it was yesterday? It's still pretty buried. I mean, the king is always and will be Murlocs, but you have to open the quest, you know? And that's why you're not seeing it all over the place. There's not like a deck that is so good that's cheap that people are just spamming like MU Paladin. There's nothing like that. Also, hilarious, dude. I am giving him just so much nothing, but at the same time, I'm not really doing anything myself. I'm not getting the location. I'm not getting the terror. I'm gonna have to play this and get lucky. Do you think they'll make spells and locations in the style of Ziliax Deluxe in the sense that you can configure them? I think there's a chance it could happen for sure. Now, will it happen? That's the bigger question. Unfortunately, I am kind of dying here.
Begin adventuring in the tavern.
They fixed Arena? Define fixed.
My god, how did he do it? Warlock HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Freaking Murloc Paladin's gonna be the reason I lose. I just didn't get my temporary cards. Any new Shaman builds? Quest Shaman doesn't really seem to be getting a lot of experimentation, at least not in the Brawl.
They'll begin adventuring in the tavern.
Okay. Possible? He did get a rusher, so I'm taking A.
Reporting for duty.
My god, how did he do it? Warlock HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
No balls confirmed? I mean, dude, I'll do it when it's the last thing I need to do here, but look at how good this is. This taunt is preventing him from killing me. And now I'm gonna win. Didn't get charged. Oh, he doesn't have a card for me to discard. I made the correct play instead of the content play. I mean, what about 6 wins, though? What about beating Murloc Paladin? Isn't beating this deck more important? I would argue that beating this deck is way more important. Look at him suffer! This is why I love this deck. I could have just gone Fire Rack YOLO if we wanted to do that, if we wanted to be funny. But there's something here. There's something in this deck. We can beat Murloc Paladin. It's great. Let's go for win 6, man. Fries. Put the fries in the bag, Fry Rack. That's why they call him a Fry Rack. Not Fry Rack, his name is Fry Rack now. Put the fries in the bag, bro. Put the fries in the rack. Warlock Paladin is a hero, not the villain. No, it's the villain. It's definitely the villain.
HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player.
Warlock quest looks surprisingly decent. Dude, it looks super fun. I love this quest already. Quest adds a ton of tempo, value, and board presence. It gives you the ability to kind of do whatever you want. Exactly, dude. It's the ultimate skill expression deck. Like, when trading to keep yourself alive is important, Hearthstone can be fun. Alright, 1 second. I gotta charge my phone before it dies.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Oh, let's go, the dream.
My God.
The actual dream. Oh my God, dude, the dream.
HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
This quest is fun. This quest is a definition of fun. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. If people are gonna complain about this quest, it better be the best deck in the game. Because this is everything that a Hearthstone player should want.
My God. How did he do it? HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
I got Bro. The dream. We're actually living the dream right now. Put that shit back in your hand. Okay, alright, hold on. Do we go for another horn? I feel like we're supposed to do this first. We could save this for later.
Another snack.
Okay, average. That was more likely to happen. Alright, play this next turn. We need one. Oh, dude, can you imagine how great it would have been? Turn 5 quest. It would have been so great. We need to draw like Catacomb or something so we can play it on 6. Nice skill expression deck. I mean, hey, skill expression decks have high rolls. There's a reason they're called high rolls. Because it doesn't happen all the time. Deck, what are you doing? You're scaring me. You're gonna scare the Hearthstone devs. You're gonna make them nerf this deck before it's too before you need to. Wow. This means I could play Rizzler. Passenger Deftones? Dude, I don't even need to review that song. I love that song. That's like actually my favorite Deftones song, and it's because Maynard's in it. This is why Maynard is such a great vocalist, because as soon as he's on a project, it's no longer Deftones. It's now Tool. It's now Persifer. It's now Perfect Circle. You know. I love Maynard. Oh, nice. That was mine, though. Alright, so now we got the Gam combo. We game for 10. Which means I could probably just play Jiraxxus on 8. Tool is the GOAT? Dude, that's why I got a Tool tattoo. This Tool tattoo almost got me talking with someone today. And I was a fool. I was a fool. Might need a tap here. This is a little annoying. I can't activate this. Well, I mean, I guess I can, actually. I could play Elise on 9. Please. Good enough.
I'm not afraid of the dark.
I just grabbed the Opiate 2 hoodie. It's a super conversation starter. Of course it is, man. That's the thing. You guys have to realize that tattoos, graphic tees, they're all ways that you communicate and also flirt with strangers. So if someone compliments your shirt or compliments your tattoo and tries to strike a conversation with you on how cool your tattoo is, you should probably talk with them. You know, good advice. I wonder if someone in this stream could really use that advice right about now. God damn it. I wonder if there's anyone in this stream that could benefit from such words of wisdom. Yeah, by the way, I'm crying. Someone insert the conquest I'm so lonely meme. I'm so lonely. Talking about the league? I might be. The League of Extraordinary Humans. Extraordinary social cues. If one doesn't have Elise, what I recommend is the 30th card. Good question. I would recommend Bob, or yeah, Bob would probably just be the easy replacement. Good board freeze, gives you some time to buy. All right, let's go for the lethal. Let's see if we can do it again for the 6. Bruh, it's jeez! Yes! Oh, it's so disgusting. I'm sorry to throw you away, Yor. I love you. Sure, for the memes. Even though we're probably just winning the game next turn. Yeah, dude, just everything about this track is just perfect. Maynard's vocals perfectly complement the music in the background. The high, the lows, the low lows. This is everything I want in the music track. Dude, this guy is so dead. It's so dead. From custom weapon to custom location. Dude, I'm turning this quest into a,
What was that?
I am definitely turning this quest into a weapon. That's for damn sure. So we'll throw away the Drain Soul. Give me the Charger. It gave me the Charger. The game just knows. This is disgusting, dude. This is so unbelievably disgusting. Like, I don't even need the 10-10 copy. I don't even need it. 10-10 copy plus 4 attack? It's just so insanely good. 6 wins, baby. Warlock's so fun, man. Ay ay ay. We're just printing 6 wins like it's nothing. Yeah, it's a bloodlust location. I mean, it's actually better than that. It's double Savage Roar. Because it's characters, it's not just minions. It means your face has the damage too. So good, dude. I love Elise. By far my favorite card in this expansion. If there's a Diamond Elise, I might try to figure out how I can get it if it's not too expensive. But if it's locked behind something ridiculous, then I'm not gonna. But regardless, I love Elise right now. Knockback. Get Diamond Elise with pass? Ah, really? Sweet. Then I don't have to spend that much money. Alright, so chat, do we want more Warlock or do we want to go back to Demon Hunter? I've got 2 brawls left in gold. Actually, I only got 1 brawl left. I got 510 gold left, so this is the last one. Do we want to try the quest Demon Hunter again? Quest Priest? Warrior? Dude, I don't have Warrior yet. That's the sad thing. Let's look at my legendaries, alright? Let's let chat decide. Toro, 29 card deck. Fishy vs. Fishies is such a good album. Dude, I mean, everything about Gizzard, King Gizzard, the Lizard Wizard is definitely perfect. Alright, so chat, what are we doing? We got Quest Demon, we got Quest DK, Quest DH. We got the aggro quest for Druid. We got Hunter quest. We got Mage quest. We got Paladin quest. We got Priest quest. We don't got Rogue. We got Shaman quest. We got Warlock, but we don't have Warrior. Can Hunter quest be good? I've only seen one person do well with it. We also have Toru. We have this guy, but this guy's bad. Yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? Chill it out. Chill it out. You probably have to go outside. Second vote for Toru. Hunter. Druid quest. How do you build that one? Very simple. You go to twitter.com/pockettrain. Pocket_train. And he already made the deck for you.
How did he do it?
So I would just copy this list right here.
The best Hearthstone player that ever
That's just the way to go about it. This list literally looks perfect. Slightly change it when the new cards come out. But yeah. Game was destroying people with Hunter Quest? Really? There's 3 people that are asking about Hunter right now. So here's what I'll do. I'll do a poll. We'll do Last Brawl, what deck? We'll do Quest DH, Quest Warlock, Quest Hunter, Murloc Paladin? No, I'm not playing Murloc Paladin. This song is what we listen to when we destroy the fishies. And then Quest Druid. Alright, there we go. 2-minute poll. I can actually break down the vote so that way I can see if anyone tries to tip the scales one way or another. We got 5 for Demon Hunter, 3 for Hunter, 4 for Hunter. Demon Hunter's still in the lead right now. All right, whoa. Quest Warlock back on top. All right, so I'm allowed to vote in this as well. My vote is gonna go for Warlock. I'm gonna put my vote for Warlock. Warlock was actually insanely fun. How do I poll? The poll is right in the chat. At the top of the chat. Right up here. Demon Hunter enjoyers. Oh my god, wait a minute, Hunter! Hunter's in the lead. Oh my god, Hunter, bro! Is someone putting their... Someone better not... Okay. I probably didn't prevent this, but if someone's using their points for it... Ignore poll, go with Warlock. Oh my god, no one's actually contributing channel points. It's actually a clean vote. They wanted a recount. And it turns out it was a legitimate election. Oh my god, dude, Hunter's winning. Oh no. More people are voting Hunter because I don't want Hunter. Dang, man. Well, I guess we're playing Hunter. Anyone got a list that Dane played? Okay, so here's the issue with me playing Hunter right now. I may not have the other epic. Let me double check. I do have both epics. I can actually play the deck now. Wait a minute. Let me pull up the Geminator list. Excuse me. Like I said, you Dane's list. Yeah, let me take a look at it, because this is the only other list that I know. I mean, it looks fine. The only thing I don't really like is Torga. Pretty much you're running Torga in order to get the Ravager. This card's kind of good, but like, it's not what you want to draw. If I were to cut cards from this list, I want to cut Torga, I want to cut Marshland Thresher. But it's also like, I'm thinking about cards like Call Pet or whatever the draw beast and draw a spell card is, but that's not in this format. So this actually just might be the list. Ravager, I hardly knew her. Yeah, and sadly I didn't take the opportunity to get to know her more. Damn it, bro. I'm literally beating myself up over this, guys. I don't think you understand.
Well, truly.
I don't think y'all understand.
All right, fellas.
Like, I'm legitimately, like, gonna go to the bar later tonight with some of my friends. I'm gonna tell them this story, and they're all gonna buy me a beer, dude. I can see it now. They're gonna be like, bro, you fucking fumbled. You should be an NFL player. Bird watching? Oh, dude, bird watching is not in this list? 100% should be. Do we have the Dane list yet? You can't. Bird watching is from Paradise. Oh, is it not in here? Yeah, it's not in here. There's a couple of cards they hand selected, but that wasn't one of them. It's in the Discord. Based. I guess we gotta make our own list again, chat. Wait, he's running Imbue? I really do not like the Imbue package in here. I want this to be tempo. I don't want this to be like... Alright, this is what we'll do. I can't put Malorn in here.
My God, how did he do it?
Do I actually have to put in the
the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Do I really have to put in the imbue package? Yeah, we don't have fetch, sadly. Do I expect the buff to the quest? To this quest? Not necessarily. Just play Warlock? Nah, dude. This is my last run. I want to give this deck a try. 6, 7, 8, 9. I need an 8 or a 10. That's worth it. If I want to run the imbue package, I can run Malorn, and that's like the only reason why I'm even considering it. Is it ever just better just to put in Salad or Seal? I don't know, dude. Maybe the imbue package has actual merit. I don't want to put in a 10 mana card. 0 mana Malone. Yeah, you know, I gotta do it. I hate Imbue Hunter, but it's actually the way to go in this brawl. I really hate Umbra Claw as a card, though. Could run this for card draw. I'm not running Umbra Claw. This card's just omega garbage. I have plenty of draw, though. I've got tracking. We've got the exotic Hound Hunter. We've got Torga. And we got stuff from Elise. More draw. I don't think we could fit in more draw because since we're running cards that aren't beasts, like Elise, for example, in the Wisp, we can't run Master's Call anymore. Dreambound Raptor available. Why would I care about Dreambound in this deck? Because it is. It's kind of I mean, you want mostly odd cards. Let's give this a try. Let me just make sure that I have 10 different cards. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have 10. Let's give it a try. Right away. I have a song request that I forgot. One moment. What did you request? Is this on Spotify? Jeremiah Kane, that sounds like a country artist. Sounds like this man understands what true family values are. A name like that, Jeremiah Kane. Land of the free? Wow, you're speaking my language. Bow down to the Wisp.
I greet you on behalf of Silvermoon.
Me Bumbleclot. Yeah, exactly. Bumbleclot. How's my day going? Oh, man. Depending on who you ask, I'm having a good day, but depending on other people, I might be having a bad day. If you know, you know. Alright, now I got this into this, and then we can play this for value.
My petal and sword.
Yep, if you know, you know. Yeah, because I'm playing Hearthstone, exactly. See, he gets it. Dude, that was actually perfect. I'm gonna complete the quest by turn 6.
Slight mistake.
Wait, I'm playing a mirror right now. I'm gonna just go face. Let's say Clark is not a good basketball player. No, I'm a great basketball player, but I'm a horrible football player. I'd rather use the football analogy because I mean, you definitely can fumble in basketball, but you fumble a lot more frequently in football, right? Dude, we are like actually living the dream right now. This is one reason why I hate mid-range hunter mirrors. Yeah, I found it on Spotify. It's coming up next. Yeah, I'm a Knicks fan. Always used to disappointment.
You die in vain. I can do no more.
It's so sad how quickly this matchup got out of his control. Because the moment that I play this, I trade, I have this that sticks, I win the game. It's funny because like he was playing the Dane deck. He played Umberclaw, and notice how Umberclaw did negative. It did less than anything.
King Crush versus Anduin.
Good to know that my deck was better. But in the end, though, it was probably just it was probably just because I had tempoed out. Okay, Wisp, I love you, but you're kind of smothering me right now. Playing Hunter, why? Because this is my last amount of gold for the Tavern Brawl. I let chat decide, and they decided that they hate me. You know, instead of Cower and Fear, it might have been better to put in the 1-drop. The one that discards some, but then again, I have a lot of expensive cards. Probably not what we would have put in this deck. I heard about Wisp is meta now. Why? Because Elise. Wisp is an easy card just to put 1 copy of in your deck. So that way, you can help the release deck building requirement. It kind of forces you to build the deck in a little bit of a different way, but I love the customability of this card. A good warrior brawl list. A good warrior list is going to look like, oh, this is sad. A good warrior list is Dragon Warrior. Quest Warrior is kind of weak, if I'm being honest.
Elune, bring guidance.
Aw, Wisp. I like you, Wisp, but come on. I think I gotta go Elise for 5 mana location. I definitely need some help with resource generation. Like, Wisp can be like a patches in some instances, but in other instances, it's just a card you want to throw out. Like in Warlock, it's not the worst thing in the world. In Demon Hunter, it's not the worst thing in the world. And there's going to be a lot of argument just to run Wisp and Ceaseless in order to enable Elise deck building a little bit easier.
Elune, bring guidance.
What's with the deck starting with keyword? What about it? You mean like this? I mean, this is less of a start of game ability and more of just a deck building ability. I'll wait on this for now. With Ceaseless, are you ever gonna build Ultra Gigasaur for deck building? You could also do that, but the issue with Ultra Gigasaur is you have to support it. You need to either have a deck that can cap at 11 mana or cap above 10 in this case. or cheat it out somehow. Like Warrior, obviously, it's got Chemical Spill, it's got New Heights. It could work with those restrictions.
My God.
Good just to throw it out.
Warlock Hellscream, the best
Hold on to
Hearthstone
this
player
for one
that
more
I
turn. Next turn we can do this into this, or even this into this. Best 2 deck to farm in the Brawl? Honestly, dude, there's a lot of answers, but the simple answer would be Murloc Paladin and probably, oh god, I would say Quest Warlock, honestly, but it's a deck that takes some finesse. Quest Warlock is really fun. This guy is super slow. Oh wait, Dragon War? Yeah, kinda. I don't know how good Dragon Warrior is though. I'm not seeing it that frequently, and I'm able to beat it. Wait. Y'all want to see something cool? Give me another Dynamancy.
Here, all better.
All right, got Quest Reward next turn, and if this board sticks, then we have Dynamancy. Got 2 different lines now. I was thinking about just playing Dynamancy originally. Maybe it was better to play around like this, exactly that. God damn it. But it's fine. Because we're getting the quest. Got wallowed from 25 in the Brawl. Ooh, Spoder. Dude. I mean, honestly? Here's my idea. If my board sticks, I win the game. Because now I can gam into doubled Supreme Dynamancy. I need to stick a board somehow. Gam into Goldrin. There's also that. But there's also the immediacy of Gam just winning the game next turn. I definitely want to, like, if I don't have Lethal, I definitely want to activate Dynamancy with these cards. Hunter Quest is a weird card. I mean, it's because it's tempo. That's why you find it weird, because people don't know what tempo is anymore. Fun line. Imagine getting Lorthamar. Absolute greed, dude. Absolute greed. Nice board freeze, by the way. Nice board freeze. The heart of the cards is with me today? No, it's 100% skill. I fumbled IRL and I'm making up for it in my video game. My favorite shade of brown, the color of my hair. Clark cheated and looked to the future.
The glade to
Should have change. Ah, fuck. You lucky bastard, bro. Wait, is there a way that I can hit my Grom? I don't have a way of hitting the Grom, do I? This is to an enemy minion, not to a minion. Why? So unlucky, bro. Well. I guess we'll just do it this way then. I got the chonkiest beasts around, dude. I kind of wish I had like a Zavis in this deck now to give something charged from the deck. Really sad that Grom wasn't enough to just win it. Is there anything in my deck that deals damage? Cower and Fear. I need Cower and Fear, and then it's lethal. But then again, is he completing quest? Oh, he's not even close to completing quest, dude.
Light cannot exist.
I'm just dead. Bro just got marched by the tempo. Or stomped by the tempo, I mean. The March of the Dinos is here. I miss March of the Lich King was such a good set. I mean, dude, this set is like... As long as the cards are impactful, this set is really entertaining. I really didn't get to hit him with, like, the big beasts. I guess I could have got the Doldrin from my deck if I was lucky. How does he have Lorthamar? He's in Standard? I discovered Champions of Azeroth. Not bad. Wait, we got raided? We got raided by Dane earlier, if that's what you're asking. We did get a raid earlier.
King Rush versus Randa.
690 viewers. Nice. Nice. Somebody raided Clark HELLSCREAM? Then why is he still alive? I thought raids ended in death. I thought police raids killed people. Nice, we have some board-based gaming. Yeah, dude, Warlock is super fun. Warlock easily became, like, one of my favorite quests to mess with. This and to coin this on 3 just feels ridiculously powerful.
By battle and sword.
Welcome to the hunting grounds, Mr. Priest. Clock stream, bloody hell at the Raiders. Bloody hell. Now suddenly this doesn't seem that good anymore. It's good just to complete the quest for cheap. Coca-Cola. I will say though, this deck has like, it does have some interesting choices, but I imagine that this is going to be the quest that most people think is the most boring outside of like Murlocs. Like, this is just one of those decks where if your rush minions don't bring you back, you just kind of die. Yeah, Coca-Cola, sometimes war. The true American pastime.
I remember this place well.
This priest is probably trading. can't activate the location this turn, but it's fine. I went to McDonald's today and some folks are ranting about how we should join the wars. All right, I need context because if you're at a McDonald's and you're saying people should go to war, you're that people they should send to war. Like, what the fuck you doing at McDonald's being like, well, have you thought about the troops today? It's like, bro, I'm just trying to get a McChicken and, you know, I only have 5 minutes. I only got 30-minute break, bro. Let me get my McChicken and get out of here. Why don't you join the troops?
Bring guidance.
We all know why they can't join the troops, though. Which war? Yeah, exactly. There's quite a few. Well, bless my soul. Okay, I actually need this for the rush. Okay, hero power is actually going to start mattering now. This into this into this. We might be able to discount the quest reward. The army's the biggest legalized pyramid scheme since the birth of the concept of the state. There, I said it. I mean, I feel like a lot of people agree with that. A lot of people agree that the military could change a few things about how they operate. Just a few things. Okay, I might be dying here now. I don't have a one attack. Wait a minute. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I done goofed.
To the company store.
There, all better.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, dude, I really fucked up here. Okay, I mean, I'm not dying because luckily these things can attack, but I still could have done this differently.
By petal and sword.
The path is clear.
I can play bear, I can make a copy of it.
The more you know.
I also could do this and to play Supreme Dinomancy. But I feel like it's just gonna get me killed.
Give me your paw.
Was I offered a one-attack beast that I just didn't pick? I was thinking I needed a 3 left. Running quest Imbue Mage and the quest sucks, and the Imbue is just better. Quest Imbue Mage is definitely bad. I feel like you either choose one or the other. Because they don't complement each other. This complements each other because you need to play beasts. But it also means that you can't run certain cards. I don't know if how much I'm gonna like imbue when standard comes when it comes to standard, because like I want to run 1 mana draw 2. This deck would definitely love that. I might be just dying. I have 5 health, man. All right, hold on. This is exact lethal if the board lives and if Goldrin can win. If Goldrin hits face, we win. Or Goldrin into trade, Golden trade into a taunt. Oh, god damn, no! I'm so dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. It's over. It's Omega dead. I'm Omega dead. Damn, dude. Yeah, fry kick. Put the fries in the bag. Damn. Alright, let me queue up the next one. I gotta let the dog outside, though. One moment. Yeah.
Big Papa smash fools, bash fools, niggas mad because I know the cash rules. Everything around me, 2 Glock 9s. Any motherfucker whispering about mine. And Footwork's finest. Bad boys behind this heart.
Alright. Ooh, good curve. This is a good curve. Was waiting for them to hit all 3 draw. I mean, Fyrakk in this format has so many more good cards in the pool. It has more damage. It has more. It has less draws that do nothing. Like it's just nuts. Omega consistent.
Excite all the freaks, stack mad chips, spread love with my peeps. Niggas wanna creep, got to watch my back.
This is gonna be quest mage, right? I feel like this should be a good matchup for us. Hunter's historically supposed to be good against mage. King Clark, will Arana, Octazara, and Toro ever become real? I don't think so currently. I feel like the only way of doing something with Toro is if you know for certain that like the next card that you draw is gonna be like a Zai or something like that. Because like the biggest issue with Toru Octazari is that the setup turn to set up the Octazari is dissynergistic with everything. It's just like it's already difficult to do the combo as is, and now you have like another hoop that you have to jump through. Like you have like another setup turn to enable this combo, and it's just better to play with the decks that I've already made for it, you know? Wallet Paladin? The hell is Wallet Paladin? Oh, you put the tar in here? Bro, you know what this deck needs? You know what this deck needs? It needs Elise. You could actually, yeah, you have enough cards. You could cut like a, I don't know, probably the Treant or something. I really don't like Pixie in this deck, I gotta be for real. Pixie feels Omega bait, but I mean, play whichever you want. That's a 1. Oh, you're building it for Elise? I would just cut, okay. So it's like with a deck like this, I really just feel like Pixie is not a good card, and Tranquil Treant is a card that will never benefit you. Blob is definitely good. You have Bob and Akranos already. Why Marin though? Marin feels a bit much. Marin like tempo maybe? Alright. Not gonna lie, this hero power isn't really doing a whole lot. The only reason to even play the imbue cards is for Maloran and for the draw card. Like, I feel like maybe the draw card's the only thing that you put in here, and you don't even care about the hero power, you just care about drawing beasts. Marin is in there not to run Kill Jaden. I don't feel like you need Kill Jaden for a deck like this if you're trying to kill your opponent with like a double Renewing Flames combo, which is the whole reason why you're doing it. Wait, hold on. Doesn't Ceaseless in this deck kind of screw up the combo? Sometimes you need a plan B. Yeah, but you need a plan B that doesn't like completely override your current game plan. Pixie's mostly there to do things in the mid game. Here's my problem with thinking like that. What if Pixie doesn't do that? What if you just ran a card that, I don't know, did something in the mid game? Like, whenever the argument for a card is, well, sometimes it can be good, it's like, well, how often is it gonna be good though? And other than that, Pixie's a 0-4. It gets traded Omega easily. If you want to run it for fun, sure, but it's like, there's got to be a better card than that if you're legitimately trying to find a better list. Go for a 5. We missed the 5, but we can discover a 5. Damn. I hate missing out on value here, but I might need to try rolling this into this. Very busy right now. Can I get drop credit if I watch the VOD when I have time? No, you gotta watch the live stream. I would literally just pull up the stream and just walk away. That's just gonna be the out there. You can't get drops for watching VODs, unfortunately. All right, really hoping for a 5 or an easy card to throw out. Oh, wow, there's the 5. Hell yeah. So now, play this, get the reward, push button. Might be able to discount the boy. We discounted the other boy. This is a very large minion. Where the hell did this come from? Oh, it came from the raptor. I might need some really good options out of this thing. I need a massive tempo swing here. I could do like this into this, maybe. I probably don't have a choice. I probably just have to do this. Dude, this thing having Divine Shield is like actually ruining me. Excuse me? What a clear, dude. What a clear. Dude. Alright. Alright. That was pretty insane. That was pretty... I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, this actually is way better than Octazari, even though I love Octazari, but damn.
Heart of the cards. Guide me.
That was the tempo push we needed. One more imbue and I can activate Malorn for value, but I also could just play Malorn for no cost. But then again, I will get a discount.
My God, how did he do it? Warlock HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
I need imbue. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? But then again, this just kind of ends it, doesn't it?
Levice de France Club.
La Bicette de France? What exactly does that mean? Can someone tell me? Good to have you here, man. Thank you for that support. Welcome to the Horde. Thank you for the 8 months. Thor Roof. Okay, oh my god, I got taught! Yes! Kisses from France? Well, mwah to you too. Call me Pepe Le Pew because it's the only French person that I know that likes kissing things. Alright, dude, come on. No! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I have the other boy. I have the other boy. It's okay. The random relic of kings. The random relic of kings, man. He's gonna play Gold Red and win the game. I still got a pretty good next turn. And now this thing is just gonna get gassed because of this hero power. It's quite literally the perfect counter as long as it gets hurt.
Keep getting away with it.
Why did the Wisp... Did you guys see how that Wisp died? That was weird. Bruh. Deal with it. You gotta deal with it. He's gotta deal with it. Oh shit, Asuna. But then again, that's good. Feed my turtle. This is feeling like Asuna. Yes. Please keep buffing the turtle. Oh god, let's go, dude. So I think Cenarius is like the only bad outcome right now. I wanted to ask about that. We saw it when Korra was playing. I think it had something to do with Taifu. So, okay. So Relic of Kings literally only has 2 cards it can discover. It discovers Story of Amara and Typhoon. It's the only cards that are in the format. So yeah. Stop that. Okay, so I gain a lot of life here. That was the random card, of course it was. Wait. Wait, do I just win now? Oh wow, he hit it enough times, never mind. Damn. The one time I needed it to hit me in the face more, and I could have just done this into something else. Reborn. Damn. Fucking imbue mage, man. Why did he have to roll random Asina? Dude, if I really lose after getting Tortola, and it's like, I could have won if he just hit me in the face more often, but it like literally just killed the minion. Fucking lame, dude.
Spirit, lend me your power.
Man. We actually had like an exciting game, and then one big shitter just ruined it. And I had two big shitters, and it still wasn't enough. Disappointing, dude. Back at 25, but for how long? Imagine if this thing had charge.
My God, how did he do it? Warlock HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Cringe. I mean, imbue right now is just, in this format, you just either love it or you hate it. I don't think imbue is a bad mechanic, but man, is it frustrating to lose to imbue decks in this brawl. Like, even though his deck is Omega consistent, he still needed, like, the best roll possible to win that game, and that's just kind of annoying. The thing I don't like about the Hunter Quest is that it's the ultimate definition of, like, a mid-range deck, where the moment you get knocked off your high horse, it is so difficult to get back up on that horse. There's a lot of decks that just take advantage of that. Yeah, man, Warlock would have been a lot more exciting. What? Yasura? Is the subathon over? Technically speaking, yes. It was supposed to be over before this month, but I delayed it by 2 more days because I had some IRL responsibilities. Yo. Boom and a boom. And but it's like, I mean, hey, if you want to drop your subs, you can always feel free to drop your subs. I mean, I still need help getting the microphone. We're gonna have to come up with like another reward, another like, maybe we do like a thing where we have like a bar that we're trying to fill, kind of like how some people use that for like rent, but I could use that for like the microphone, because I really am trying to get this microphone. It's like the only thing I'm really thinking about in terms of like the next step in my content. Getting a Shure SM S7MB is just so important for good crisp audio. Yeah, we're not getting an alliance tattoo. I don't think that was ever gonna happen. But it was still a funny meme while it lasted. Dude, I'm kind of worried about this Pixie giving him something good, but there's no way I'm wasting a trade into it. I definitely don't respect it that much. If I had to, what would it be? An alliance tattoo? Probably like an Uther hammer or something. I think that'd be kind of cool. Need a 7. This into button, and if it hits monkey, I can immediately play it and get value. Oh wait, this actually imbues my hero power. I don't have to waste this. Never lackey.
Our stories live on.
Also, never lackey, I missed the 67 to draw the Ravager. Damn, man. So now I have to play this to get a 7 from my deck. Maybe the tempo that it pushes is not that bad. If it hits Supreme Dinomancy, that's very good. Kind of worried about this thing like pulling Elise or something. Getting Mountain Bear, giving Supreme Dinomancy. Okay, now I can do this. Now we just need a 3, which I still don't have. I'm gonna play coin, just in case this thing does something stupid. Not even that insane, to be honest. Losing the imbues kind of sucks because now Malorn is weaker. But it is still just board against Priest. The 4/4 does kind of matter. Especially if he's not doing anything else here.
Give me your paw. My petal and soul.
Nice! I got the second Supreme Dinomancy. The only issue that I have right now is that getting a 3 is impossible now unless I hit old map.
My hatred cannot be contained.
Is there a 3-attack beast from Malorn? Oh, come on! Are you fucking with me right now? Brother, holy fuck. That is actually ridiculous, dude. Fyrak actually put the fries in the bag yet a fucking again, dude. But it's gonna be on my third loss. Dude. 3 Hellfires. And then, of course, the last card kills my minion. 3 Hellfires and 2 Fireballs! That's ridiculous. Yeah, the Supernova's a Discover. Supernova's not in the pool. What else is it in the pool? Eat the Imp isn't in the pool. That's fine. That's actually fine as long as this card doesn't get something stupid.
This fire must not burn.
That is also fine. Okay, GG, dude. Good lord, I would have been really upset if I lost to that. Glad that I got something with Goldred, but yeah, this deck's not, this deck's not very good. Imbue can only go so far. Like, when you compare this deck to, like, all the other imbues, it's just nothing.
King Crush versus Inge.
A final song for your final fight.
Tempo Monkey? Kamul's absence is notorious. I mean, when I was watching Dane, there was someone that won at least 3 games with Druid. Increase the volume on Spotify, decrease the game volume. The game volume needs to be cutting through. I could turn up Spotify, but I really need the game audio to be as loud as it is for the sake of recordings. This song in particular is just very low EQ'd. I mean, it's Pink Floyd. So that's just what's going on for this. Imbue is so bad on Hunters from Plushie's nerf. But here's the sad thing, man. Imbue Hunter was never going to be good without Plush being a thing. I really feel like this quest was designed with charge Plush in mind. And that just completely changes what you can get away with. The Wall, both the movie and the album are fun rides. I've actually never seen the movie The Wall. Obviously, I'm familiar with the record. One of the best records of all time. If not... I wouldn't go so far to say it's the best, but it's definitely amazingly good.
I remember this place well.
The Wall movie is so weird and so good. I mean, it's probably psychedelic as fuck, right? Gain armor in this matchup. Is Elise ever gonna survive? There's a possibility. I would really hate to not trigger location because I don't have a minion to copy though. Gonna do this and hope for 2-1s. I did not get 2-1s. Okay, that was a pretty bad location, not gonna lie. That movie was a mess of a product. But what they made is really entertaining. Mr. HELLSCREAM, I understand that you are streaming, but you are really not that short, and you shouldn't put yourself down like this. Wait, how am I putting myself down? You mean when I'm doing this? Because you are right. I mean, I'm not 6 foot, but I'm not short. Like 5'10" and a half. Trust me, I earned that ½ inch. Oh, short. Oh, I see now. Short stream. Okay. See, I always forget what my titles are. This is just gonna be better to find the beast that I want for the quest. We'll wait on this though. Yeah, I earned that ½ inch. Heyo. Someone got it. 5-5 quest of a 9 cost legendary in your hand quadruples your beans. That is true, but I definitely need to survive more than anything. This deck is just gonna kill me. Survivability is #1 right now. Damn, dude. God, what are these options? Dude, we're just gonna lose this. Let's honestly just play this and just rush it into the 1-2. Now I'm gonna get punished for it. This into this, then we have this into quest, but quest might be too slow. We might need to discover something really good from this. Getting a secret, we're dead. In my opinion, oh my god, wait a minute, he's an idiot. Okay, hold on. Worst time to draw this card, thank you. Shield, taunt. Divine Shield would just be the best. Lifesteal? Okay, okay, okay. Hold on. We bluff that it's explosive. He's so mad, dude. He thinks this secret is explosive. Let him believe it. Good thing they banned Imbue Paladin. I can finally play new decks. Like, checked Mass History, Menagerie DK 4 times in a row. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Don't attack with 2/2 first. At this point, if I win the game, it's because my opponent is gonna misplay somehow. Like, he just threw away 2 damage there. Unless he attacks with 8/4 first. See, he played around explosive and didn't think about freezing. Got him. This thing also has poisonous. No, stop it. No, what is this? The armor from the location is so important right now. Imagine if I was at 8 instead of at 20. And now I can play this into double reward. Maybe I get lucky and hit Gam Gam. Oh, that's really... What is that doing there? That's very annoying. That's really good. So now I get 3 random cards. There's my boy Octazari. I should do it here. Yo, Whamburger coming in with the prime. Good to have you here, man. Thank you for that support. Don't forget to drop some primes, guys, because I know that for some of you, the month just rerolled. That's right, the month just rerolled. You're hungry, aren't you? Yeah, you're hungry. You're such a hungry Zeno. You got all your exercise in, but you haven't got all your eats in for the day. No, you haven't. You haven't. Oh, Tendril? That's hilarious. Bananas! Get him with that double. Alright, on the game, on the win 5. Let me feed the doggo. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I really don't like the imbue package in here. Like, it has a purpose, but the only purpose of it is to enable the 8-drop. Death Knight easy? Let's hope so, man. I mean, this matchup's not as easy as I would like it to be. We do have good curve here, though. Got this plus this. Then we got Odd Map in order to fill in the gaps. I think we're completing quest by turn 6. I wouldn't run the imbue package. Maybe 3-drop that draws imbue, but only for the draw. Yeah, only the 2-drop for the draw. Exotic Houndmaster might be fine, but even then. What an amazing draw, by the way. This might win the game. Elise seemed very good in the Tavern Brawl. Very fun card. It's very good. Insanely good. Massively good. The best card in the game, I would argue. Think Rogue Quest is gonna be viable? It's hard to say. And the Tavern Brawl was very much an underperformer. But does that mean that it could be good? It still has a chance of being okay. Monkey Man. And now we have completed quest on turn 6. Alright, not bad. Then we got this into this, play quest reward on 6, play the rewards on 7. Against this deck, we just win, I think. We're talking about hentai here? No, we're talking about other, never mind. Yes. I mean, if you want. Don't care about this this kid's card game. I'm here for the killer playlist. Yeah, dude. You better be saying that when the trooper is playing. Don't think I really cared too much about the taunt. Nah, still play taunt. I could play deal 2 and then discount the quest reward next turn. Oh, Osk, is he any good? Not really. As of right now, he feels kind of underwhelming. Maybe he'll be better in Standard, but in the Brawl, he's very MIA. Feels very MIA right now. Oh, Lord, that's a lot. This into this. Alright, what do we get? Dude, I love ripping Ursoc. Let's go, dude. Yes. Punish this bitch. Ooh, oh, Dynamancy on the Ursoc in order to guarantee clear everything? Why not? Might be a good idea. It's actually probably a terrible idea because it's the most anti-tempo play that we could make. But if he has a big board that we have to answer, this could work. I'm loving this quest even more. The random off this quest is super important, I swear. Yes, Osk is the Titan, dude. Oh, man. Stop it, bro. Wait. 5, 10, 10, 16, 16, 18. Nice. Okay. Almost perfect clear. I guess this would have done it.
I remember this place well.
I don't think I'm dead. Alright, he's got 5, but where's the other 10? I would say it's one of the worst sides of the legendaries. It definitely is not as good as some of the others. Like, It's a niche card, but I wouldn't even go so far to say that it's a niche card. It's on the same level as like Ulu, right? Where the reason why it's bad is because you don't know what you're gonna get out of it, and the moment that you get the ability you want, you probably don't have a situation where you can play it, right? What decks do I feel like is gonna be the best when the expansion drops? I feel like Murloc Paladin and Quest should be top tier. People realize the more having the control ones. I feel like Quest Warlock might become the sleeper.
How did he do it?
Quest Warlock felt very good.
HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
That's a lot of damage, man.
My God, how did he do it? Lord HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Oh shit. Oh, what am I doing? The Wisp. Oh my god, the Wisp. Oh my god, the Wisp. How is he not killing lifesteal? This game is like actually doable. Rawr just lost the 30 attack Magma Hound in the Brawl. Can't wait to see the video about it. Didn't kill the lifesteal minion, by the way. For some reason. We don't know the reason why.
My God, how did he do it? Lord HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Next turn, that could save me. Oh, come on! Come on! Randomly generated Morrow for the... Man, what a great way to lose my last fucking Tavern Brawl against Menagerie DK. Oh my god, the poor people have adapted. Damn it. I like my pay to win, you know, advantage. Dumb man. I want to go one more game. Fucking cringe. Damn it. Very upset. Very upset. This is just what happens when you play Hunter, man. You never get those lucky rolls. Bro had 2 freaking jugs and barely won the game and had to still rely off a random out. This is why jug decks are fucking trash. Even in this format, where it's limited, dude. Yeah, so we go tell Ron that I lost a 2 random damage. I mean, it's not even that exciting. It's just normal, man. Ugh. Yeah, Clark lost a Menagerie DK. It's not even... God damn it, why do I always gotta end the stream on such negative, you know, vibes? These poor people, man. These poor people. They're getting in my way, KekW. Ah, I'm upset. Shouldn't have lost that. Definitely don't feel like I should have lost that one. Okay, we're gonna raid somebody. This is all I was planning to do. I didn't want to do anything more than 4 hours, and we're about to reach the 4-hour mark. So guys, thanks for being here. Like I said, I wasn't planning on streaming today, so everything was just completely bonus content. Who are we throwing it to?
My God.
We seem to be holding all the Hearthstone viewership right now. Rarn is now playing Clover Pit, so it doesn't look like he lasted very long with Hearthstone. Bro would literally do... Toast is streaming? Guys, we're rating Toast. We're 100% rating Toast. I mean, we're rating Toast. I mean, we're rating Toast. He's streaming Hearthstone, guys. The GOAT is back. The GOAT has returned. So everyone say hi. Everyone say hi Toast from Clark. Just type this. Hi Toast from Clark, Pog. Oh wait, that for some reason wasn't on Twitch. Ah! Dang it! I am very much struggling right now to put in a freaking copy pasta right now. There we go. Copy that and get ready to post it in his chat. All right, thanks for being here, guys. We'll see you in Toast stream.